What?
Yeah, that's
Starting on an awkward
start.
what?
Start on an awkward
Terrible choice.
I can't believe Jess said that thing.
I can't believe.
Did. And I meant every word.
You can't
all
just
the
say
swear
that,
words?
Jess. It's not cool.
that-
Especially with
Yes.
Liam right there.
Yeah, how could you
I
say
know.
that about
In front of his salad and everything.
in front of his salad?
Look, Roquefort dressing is the most
We don't have to get into it again.
We don't
Just
Just-
Canadian. Just kidding. That got evil real quick.
He had it locked. Jeez, okay, Jess.
Love you, Liam.
She's like, I know
Love you too,
exactly the
Jess.
controversy they need to hear.
Yeah. And this is the day that Jess gets canceled for her views on the Quebecois.
It's fine. The Quebecois
Believe
is
me.
terrible. Wait a second. Liam's not Quebecois.
No.
No, but he knows some, probably.
Neighbors in the north. Don't get me wrong. It's for the bit.
Yes.
No,
get him
Liam
with the
speaks English. They would hate him.
True.
Listen,
Most
have
of
I
them are
gotten in a
bilingual.
knife
That's-
fight? Yes.
Yeah, Quebec is going through this whole anti-anglophone thing.
Well, it's kind of peaked in the 70s. At one point, tanks were involved. We kind of moved on.
I don't know,
Well,
like, not long ago, Quebec passed some more laws that's like... Anyways, but enough about that.
More,
We're gonna be a different kind of evil.
yeah, back
That's
to
for Tuesday's Lawcast.
Chilaxian politics, and the most important political story of the season, which is who remembers what happened last time.
Can't believe they would bring politics into my Pathfinder game.
Politics in my Pathfinder? Gross.
Disgusting.
Disgusting!
But yeah,
Who remembers last
Who remembers
time?
what happened last time?
I'm actually
we've-
kind of blanking. I
We
don't know.
found a unicorn. We found a few
Fought
unicorns.
unicorns.
We killed them.
I died. Almost died.
They all had names.
They all had names.
They did. I mean, technically they still do, but you know, like
They're dead.
they're
Bad.
not relevant anymore.
If they have names,
Yes.
they get crit cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they
That's
had some crit
And they- and
cards,
they
all
did.
right.
they
Yeah,
sure did
they
have some
did.
crit cards.
They're fucking good.
Ow.
Their
It
names
almost
were
made
Arsimian,
choke on her blood.
Stellan, Gerardo, Tigris, and Euphrates.
And they're now
Frankie's my
called
favorite.
dead,
Dead.
dead,
Dead.
and dead.
And dead.
Dead Horse Revolution.
one.
Horse dead, horse dead, horse dead,
Horse dead.
horse dead.
Horse dead.
Thank you, Omi.
Dead Horse Retribution
Appreciate,
would have been
love the support. You know, we got
Welcome.
this. We run the show.
Yeah.
right. So that is the main thing is you encountered these unicorns, engaged them in combat, discovered that those horns are not for show.
Yeah, a lot of us, we all got fucked up.
Especially Devlin, which now
yeah.
his weakness of horse expands to horse type monsters as well. So unicorns got knocked out to that too. So now we gotta try on like centaurs. We need to try next time, and a
if we can find a
nightmare.
Capricorn, I'm curious if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
goat, fish. I don't know.
Oh, no,
We'll find out.
Oh yeah, that's a
Just
good
like
point. If that could expand into all
Quadrupedal.
quadrupedal farm animals.
No, it's
I'm
just
sure that I can beat
Oh,
some
no.
farm animals.
it's just animals that are ridden. So horses, elephants, camels.
Can ride a cow. Well,
If
no.
you ever
right,
need to
but-
betray
Hold
me,
on.
just
Hold on. What
give
farm
someone a
has an
piggyback.
elephant?
I said animals you can ride, not
Oh.
farm animals.
Well, I'm talking about farm animals.
Right, and then I said something else.
Right, but I thought it was you were saying
having
farm
two different
animals that
conversations.
you can ride.
Oh, yeah, it's
You
no,
can
it's,
ride a
it's
cow.
mounts.
If you're small enough, you could ride a goat, or if the goat's big enough.
Right.
That'd be
Anyway,
cool.
no. What's
Donkeys.
important is you killed some unicorns.
Did we take their horns?
And a gnome
I
can
don't
ride a
remember.
pig.
Well, hold on.
Okay. I
We're
don't
getting there. You
remember
killed-
if we ended it right
I'm-
at the end of the
I'm-
fighting or not.
I'm getting there. Yeah, you slayed unicorns. Some of you feel your souls indelibly changed.
Looks at Devlin.
Except
Some of us
Gallus,
are
he's still
questioning
fabulous
when
and
our
evil.
souls became evil in the first place.
Yeah, and then some of you were indelibly changed. Others of you learned something about yourself and have a lot of questions.
And then there's Gallus.
Then there's Gallus. He's a
Yeah,
ghost.
Gallus.
Yeah.
Gallus, who got ghost touched by a
Got
horse.
Ghost
Oh,
touched
yeah.
by a
The
horse.
disrespect.
Yeah. He learned that unicorns can fly, and he was like, "I'm not safe."
I thought I'm
Gallus,
safe.
you did technically learn ghosts aren't stab proof.
There.
Yeah, it's not that they can fly, it's that they can cast fly.
Fast fly. Yeah.
Which then Gallus
Gallus
got rid
was
of.
Not safe. Yeah.
True.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what?
They did-
A
I'm
very
taking
handy
they did
dispel
slow
magic.
down, though.
I'm taking your fly spell and going home.
It's disappointing. Gently float down.
Which was
Yeah,
fine.
wizards get feats to let you do extra stuff with dispels.
Ooh.
Sometimes you can steal it if it's a buff
Ooh.
and have it affect you instead.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's
and like if it's
really
an
fun.
attack, they have a feat. Rune lords have a feat that if it's of their school, they can reflect it back at you.
Ooh.
Pretty cool.
That is cool.
That is cool.
Anyway,
Charlie got stabbed really hard twice and was like, "No."
Like over
Yeah,
half of
and-
my hit points at the first round. It was
yeah, and
I'll be over here.
Suriel got a very detailed glimpse of the other side.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
what happened. That was the end of last session. That's
Yeah,
right. I was
was
like,
drowning in my own blood.
Yeah, because you got a lung
Puncture?
collapsed,
Lung. Oh,
and
yeah, collapsed lung.
and it was filling up with blood, and you were drowning.
Woohoo.
Yeah, collapsed lungs and sucking chest wounds and stuff are things that you don't see a lot in the real world, but in combat training, it gets a lot of
Weird.
emphasis in the first aid portion because
Because they
bullets
will
and
fuck you over.
stabs are two of the things that tend to do that the most. So that's where you're going to encounter it.
So do we need me to step in and do some medicine? Is that what I'm getting?
No,
Well, no, that
Charlie
has
already-
happened.
Oh.
That has
Charlie
happened.
already
Suriel.
gave her mouth to mouth.
Yeah, Suriel
That one
has
don't touch.
Suriel has regained consciousness, and that is exactly where we left off.
Yeah, I woke ye up.
And we are going to pick up in that exact moment as soon as I do the bit.
That
Names
we have to do.
names are not alphabetized, so I am at the top. So am I recording? Yes. Grapes, are you recording?
I am now. Yes.
Jess, are you recording?
I am.
Liam, are you recording?
Roger, Roger.
Roger. Roger.
Oni, are you recording?
Yes, sir.
And sync clap in 3, 2, 1. Our story begins. as such stories often do, with reviving from a near-death experience, impaled on the horn of a unicorn.
I would say
you
again,
do.
but this is the first time I've been impaled by a unicorn, but not coming back from an almost dying experience.
Most people never run into a unicorn in their life, even if they go
Yeah.
looking. Because they're part of their whole magic thing is that they only appear before certain people or in certain locations.
And we were like, we know exactly where to go. And the
Yeah,
unicorns were like,
none of you were pure of heart enough for them to appear to you. You had to go to a holy location and hope to find them, and you did.
Is that what this is? This a holy location?
Yeah. Do you remember the story? Is that
holy
that
cow.
tree, that white ash tree, grew on the grave of a celestial druid?
Oh yeah, I did not remember
And this
that.
whole grove has been magically protected ever since.
Oh, does that
Yeah.
that mean
Yeah?
our body's there? Could we loot her body?
No, probably not actually.
You're knocked out. Excuse me. I float
not
over
knocked
to the.
out.
I'm kidding.
Wait, you're so mean to me now.
Yeah.
Shared.
So yeah, you find yourself there in this holy tree, and this whole area is under the effect of a magical hallow effect.
Oh, ew! It stinks here.
Yeah, not in any
good.
way that impedes Gallus's magic,
Or
but
existence.
but it's like the area is just blessed in a mechanically soft, like the valley itself is holy.
Yeah.
Could I roll a check to see what who this person was? What I know about them?
Roll me a you can do nature or religion.
Nature or religion? I'm trained in religion, so I'll give you that. Shasha. 23.
So looking around at it, you're able to get a clearer sense of what is going on around, like what the magic is that any mortal is under a death ward spell,
Mm-hmm.
which effectively tethers your soul to your body to keep it from leaving when you're dead, so that you can be easily revived. If any of you were suffering from a disease, it would be suppressed while you're in the area. And healing spells will heal, like actual heal, not spells that restore hit points, but would restore an additional 1 per spell rank.
Ooh.
You could use Dispel Magic to suppress this effect temporarily, but we're talking minutes. However,
Mm-hmm.
you could more fully destroy this effect with the ritual. I forget the name of. There is a ritual that consecrates. I think it's just consecrate. But the consecration ritual would permanently remove that effect.
I don't know that ritual, I believe, so.
Yeah, no, it's not it's not a reanimator one. It's a general, like, cleric one.
Oh, well, Gallus is not a reanimator anymore. He's a ghost.
Right,
He's a
but
ghost.
the ones that you knew were from that list.
Right. So we back up and standing.
Yeah, we're out of combat, and everybody is alive, even if still injured. And you're looking at these dead unicorns. And I gotta ask if anybody had the foresight to buy a saw.
Now I have to check my inventory. I don't
Yeah.
think that's.
I'm always prepared.
Yeah. I
Oh,
feel
does
like that's
Devlin
something
have a feat?
Devlin would have.
Does Devlin have a feat that would come in handy in this situation?
I sure do.
Do
Hey.
you maybe have some kind of prescience?
Yeah. What's the market price for a saw these days?
Oh, like maybe a silver piece, maybe.
I believe I planned ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, Devlin had the foresight to purchase a bone saw.
Yep.
I see you
Totally.
took the feat. I just so happen.
Yeah. Yeah,
Prescient planner, and
Yeah.
I have prescient consumable too.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah, you can use
Gallus
that
is
to
floating
purchase-
there going like, well, I actually don't think we have a saw. Well, what do we to
I got
do?
one.
And Devlin is just like excitedly taking his bag off, like,
Wait.
He pulls out
Oh.
his tool belt because he's a dad.
It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fold out frame hacksaw.
Oh
And
my
it's
god.
got the
it
package of
is.
different, like, this is a wood blade, this is a metal blade.
Oh,
And he selects
Charlie's just over there
the
like,
medium grade bone blade and carefully fits it on.
yeah, okay.
He's the dad that lets you hold the flashlight so he can see inside what he's working on, but then gets irritated when you're not holding it the way he wants it to be held, but doesn't tell you how to hold it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna like be in a very good mood, but I'm not gonna talk about it for like 45 minutes after we cut these horns off. You don't know exactly what it was that pissed me off, but it was something.
And of course, Gallus is the one that pissed you off the most because he's like, you tell him to do something, and he just like is an ass or like is a smart ass about it.
Hey, your
I think-
ectoplasm out of the way, man.
I think Devlin is just mad that it's hard to get the groove started on the horns, and nobody offers to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very dad fashion.
Gallus just
Yeah,
like,
so he's like starting the fifth one, like, nobody's gonna fucking offer to help. I guess I'll just do it myself.
and it's
I'll do
even
it
Yeah.
funnier
myself.
because Gallus is floating right behind his shoulder, like over his shoulder, crisscross
Doing a
applesauce.
good job,
Like,
Devlin.
Just like watching over him without saying anything.
I can't even ask you to put your hands on it because they're ghost hands.
Yeah.
I'd be too
I
busy.
love the
kinda
fact that you
fussing over
assume that I
cereal.
can't do anything.
Yeah,
Because I totally can.
Surreal is like, I'll give you a hand as soon as there's a little bit of blood in me.
As soon as I scoop my blood out of the sand back into my body. Hold on.
Yeah, still.
I don't think that's right. Charlie,
as
can
she's
you
still
check on
just-
that?
Holding a wad of rags pressed against the hole in her chest while Charlie sews up the hole in the back.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more funny that Devlin's pissed, like, oh, I'll just do this my fucking self. Well, it feels like I'm
literally from the brink of death.
We came here for unicorn horns. We didn't come here for cereal surgery.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
just
silly.
like as he's starting the last one, you just hear him mutter, you know what they used to fucking call medics? Goddamn sawbones is what they call them. Saw some fucking bones. That is a real like nickname for a medic.
Bones. Yeah.
Sawbones.
Yeah, that's why the Bones in Star Trek.
Yeah, that, and when he got divorced, his wife took everything and all he had left was his bones.
Oof, relatable. Anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I did before we ended the session last time, it did heal 23 points to Serial. I
Yeah,
believe that was
I
with
saw
the
it in chat.
potion.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I saw it in
say
chat,
it again.
so we're
You
good.
did. Okay, perfect. I didn't know if you saw that or not. And then I'll
so
just be like,
Devlin, while you're angrily dad sawing on this last one, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Oh no, I'm on the wrong page. There we go. Perception. Not the right button. There we go.
Get some music.
23.
So this one, like you're sawing into it, and the saw starts cutting through bone, and then you get to a soft part, which is unusual because none of the other ones had that. And you look and see that there is just this tiny core in the horn that it's maybe the size of a pencil in the very base of it, but it is just full of this black inky ichor.
What's all this paint pinky paint
And then you notice that there are black veins all over this unicorn's body. And you recall that when this unicorn died, it was under the effect of Gallus's life and death inversion. Was it
Undeath's blessing?
Yeah, it inverted its. It gave it negative healing, right?
For the duration, harm and heal spells treat the creature as undead.
Right.
It doesn't give it negative healing.
Okay, yeah. So it's more specific, but conceptually the same. Yeah. You remember that it died under that effect, and it seems to have rotted the core of this horn.
Ah, Gallus.
And maybe
ghost
one of the
food.
magic-y people should
Look at it.
Yes. Just right above you.
Yeah, I think you rotted out one of these horns. Take a look. Can it still be used for the ritual?
I gander at the horn.
only a religion check.
Relish. 10 shasha. 23 again.
No, you are pretty sure that it's not, the corruption isn't complete, but it is enough that this horn is only at half juice, which is not gonna fly for this ritual.
What about a necromancy lore? Would that help?
So with the same number on the die, what would that result be?
30.
Okay. Yeah, you are positive that this is no good for the ritual. This horn is basically worthless now.
Oh dear. You're right, it did rot though. That's so well, yeah.
All right,
it's no
well,
good.
be careful slinging your ghost powers around, and I'm angrily gonna tuck this rotted unicorn horn into my bag.
Saving that for the missus. Gives him ghostly eyebrows. Wiggles his ghostly eyebrows.
Yeah. You have the 4 that you need now secured.
Mm-hmm.
This other one is trash. It is ruined.
Well, that's a shame. That's what? What did that old lady wanted? 200? 500?
500 for pure ones, I think.
It's
there a
right
way
down
we
the,
can-
right in the river.
Is there a way we can fix it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, the only thing we can do with something like this is try to clean it up and make it look the best you can as a decoration, but as it is for a ritual,
I don't know
no.
if we have the ability to uncorrupt anything.
I think if we polish it up and, talk confidently enough, I'm sure
look
she'll
at it?
believe we were able to fix it.
Oh,
Or
for
that there
the-
was never a problem to begin with.
Oh, for the purpose of
Devlin?
selling it, that's entirely possible.
Devlin. Can I see it, please?
Sure.
Gonna grab it. Trying to kind of wiggle away from Charlie as she's still sealing up the hole in my body.
No.
Trying to
I'm
grab
almost
it
done.
because
Wait.
Devlin doesn't want to get any closer.
Hold on. Don't stretch the stitches. Don't.
Devlin, get closer.
Did you need to look at it?
Grab it. Yeah,
Go ahead.
I grab it.
You know that thing where when you ask yourself whether you need to pee,
Yeah.
and it's not like you have to imagine a person getting in an elevator and going down to visually check, but there's still something that goes down to check, like some awareness. It's
something
it's
in
not
your body.
it's not visual, it's not linguistic, it's not in words, but some part of your awareness asks, is our bladder full? And the answer comes back like, yeah, should we release it? And you either say yes or no. None of that is words, it's just like instinctual.
Yeah.
Your body has an instinctual, wordless question like this. That is, should we release the bad seed?
I was wondering where you were going with this, but I see now.
Do I know?
You have no context. It's just like, it's not even in words. It's just the immediate gut, like yes or no.
Cool.
Do we
Thanks,
release the bad
buddy.
seed? Well, no, it's a
Doing what you
question.
do now, except more
Yeah,
vague.
You can
Yeah.
say no.
Hi,
You
Bella.
just like, but do you? Would you?
You know what? Let's roll a D100. Under 50, what? Under 50 is yes, over 51 is no. Okay. Yeah.
And as soon as you feel that exchange happen in your body, the black runic markings that have been working their way down your forearms as you have grown in power on this left hand, this damaged, or on the right arm, the damaged arm. I keep saying left because I'm left-handed and
It's okay.
on the right hand, and
You're like,
you're
Link.
you're holding the end of it with your two working fingers, and you see out of the lines move down around and cover over the other three fingers and move them on their own.
Oh shit.
And they grip the horn. And you see this inky, oily, like you can't tell if it's a liquid or it's smoke, but it begins spilling out to cover your hand and the blade. And when it pulls back, you are holding this basket hilt rapier. The hilt and basket hand and basket guard and the cross guard and all of it look like they are made out of these black, oily tentacles, but the grip, it feels like steel in your hand. And they coil around the base of this unicorn horn that is now this white bone rapier blade shot through with black tendrils. And as you hold it, you feel your damaged fingers grip this weapon eagerly, hungrily. And you feel that same darkness in you that reacted to the unicorn's power flares into the blade.
Ooh, okay.
And this is the bad seed weapon that I discussed with you previously.
Yeah.
If you want to divulge what it does, that is your business.
Maybe
What?
later.
What's this?
This is the bad seed.
Well,
Oh.
that's the last time I hand you anything.
All right.
I just like staring at this rapier. I almost said sword.
and-
It's a rapier.
Yeah, and Suriel's probably so busy being surprised by the sword that it probably takes a full 30 seconds to realize that all 5 digits are gripping the hilt of this blade.
Yeah. It's like I could just kind of wiggles her fingers a little bit. Well, the ones that weren't able to move before.
You don't have full control over them. It's
Mm-hmm.
if this blade is in your hand, they are going to hold on to it.
Okay. Give Charlie that confused, mildly concerned, but like excited look. Like, I don't know.
What is that? What just happened?
I don't know. I don't know. I
It's
grab
the bad seed.
the horn. It's like, does Cyril know that like intrinsically?
Yeah.
It's just called
Yeah,
the
as
bad seed?
after it forms, that idea kind of floats into your head, like something that you suddenly remember in the middle of a day about your dream the night before. In the name, the bad seed.
I hate that
Congratulations, your stand is a rapier.
shit. Yay! Finally. No.
Your stand is a rapier.
Mm-hmm. It's like Anubis, but a rapier.
Yeah, or like the way that Silver Cherry got used half the time, where he would just summon the arm over his own arm.
Yeah, that was cool.
I really liked that.
I
And
really
then,
like that.
Jotaro would also do that and use Star Platinum's hand to
Mhm.
punch people. Anyway. Oni, you know what this does, and like I said, whether you divulge that is your business, but
Yeah.
Suriel knows kind of intrinsically what it, like, kind of instinctually understands what it is.
Called
But
the bad
the bad
seed,
seed, yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, and the rest of you can kind of instinctually tell that it is evil. Whatever else, it is evil.
So you just say it's the bad seed.
Mm-hmm.
Gallus is like this is the bad seed.
Well, that's what it's called.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
Does outlaw lore kind of help me, or is this a religion check to kind of like if I know what bad seed is?
Roll me an outlaw lore check, actually. Oddly enough.
All right. It's a dirty 30, 3-0.
Okay,
Numbers.
Charlie. So because that is a critical success, I'm going to tell you like the meaning, and then I will explain the additional context that Charlie would be able to infer for critical success. So bad seed is a expression that people will use to describe someone who is bad not because of their upbringing or any circumstances, just they were born wrong. They were born with a little seed of evil in them. And they were going to turn out bad no matter what. Like that is what a bad seed is describing.
Simply them.
The additional context that Charlie will be able to infer here is something of palpable evil spontaneously forming from a corrupted unicorn horn probably means something symbolic, because magic works on symbolism.
Oh no.
So
Charlie.
So yeah, Charlie doesn't know specifically what it does, but from that, she kind of guesses that it has to do with, like, thematically, the bad seed.
Charlie does like the finger taps, where it's kind of like a nervous tick, where it's like,
She thinking.
Yeah. And like her tongue kind of pops out a little bit, like over her like top lip, and just she's thinking, like things are swirling. Yeah. That's rolling in her head. Yeah, absolutely, Liam. It's got the Pepe Silva meme all over it. Oh, okay. That's a later problem. Okay.
Yeah,
is there anything else that we need here before, like, I gotta heal y'all? Y'all are fucked up.
Hey,
I'm
Charlie.
fucked up.
Question, James.
Hey, Charlie.
How
Yeah.
much do unicorn parts, like just other parts like hooves, blood, other stuff like that, go for? What roll is that?
Well, let's start with either religion or nature to know if their other parts are actually valuable in any way.
Okay. There it is, my nature. I keep looking over it. There it is. You said religion or nature? Okay.
Yeah, either or, since they're fey and holy.
You right. Ooh. 11 plus 19.
That is 30, isn't it?
30. Yeah, dirty 30.
So you might even be able to be seeing it as the magic unicorn blood runs out. The body is already, like, the bodies are already beginning to just lose their magical look and are transmuting into ordinary horse corpses. So any actual magical properties they have will expire in a matter of minutes.
Oh, jeez.
However, not everybody knows that.
True.
So, if you wanted to attempt to swindle somebody with these worthless parts later, you could attempt that with a deception check.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Ghost Gallus.
I heard that if you drink the blood of a unicorn, you become invincible. You should give it a try.
Sense motive.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that.
He said, "How dare you assume that I'm lying to you?"
How
as
dare
one of my
you
best
correctly
skills
assuming
is
I'm
lying.
that I'm lying, and I'm glad you did, because I'm gonna roll that deception check.
Yeah.
Do it up.
Yep. Rolling it.
That's a 30.
Oh, this is a 18.
Oh no, Charlie!
That's a critical success for Gallus. You absolutely believe him, Charlie.
Oh, wow. Like, now am I forever invisible, or
Invincible,
I can choose?
as in you can't die.
Oh, like that.
Like that.
Charlie,
Oh. Huh? Yeah?
one of us just got stabbed and lost a whole lot. Maybe someone else needs the invincibility a little more.
Well-
Cereal needs to drink this.
There
You're
are a
right.
couple of really common claims about unicorn blood specifically. Some claim it makes you invincible. Some claim it makes you immortal. Some claim that it heals all wounds. And some claim that it bestows the ability to perform magic on you.
See,
I
Gallus
mean, we'd be
doesn't know
stupid not
any
to
of
drink
that
it.
for sure. He just wants someone to drink.
Oh yeah, no,
blood.
like those are the common stories
Yeah.
that people tell.
You know
Gallus
what?
just wants to trick somebody.
You know what? You're right, Charlie. Cereal should drink the unicorn blood.
Cereal.
I should-
Cereal.
What?
Just drink the blood. Just drink the
I'm
unicorn
not
blood.
drinking the. No,
It'll
Why would
it'll
I-
make you it'll heal you.
no.
Heal you.
Gallus just floating in the background like
Listen, Gallus.
fucking Mr. Burns, like, excellent.
Gallus told me.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
What exactly do you know? How does it work? What makes you think that it would heal all of my wounds?
I mean,
Did you actually look into it? Did you do research?
They're holy magic. They're holy entities, Charlie.
well,
And
I mean,
Gallus said so.
They're basically angels.
they're basically like they'll heal you. Like I don't need to have I don't have to have my cited resources available like all the
No,
fucking
you-
time. I'm just saying,
You
like
really do for a claim like that, especially since apparently they hurt us a lot because they're blessed beings of some kind.
Cereal just doesn't want to drink the medicine, Charlie. Hold her nose.
right, Dad Devlin.
Do you really want to do this?
I mean, I this is I can't.
Also, hold on. Did you say Gallus told you?
Yeah. And then she's gonna kind of take a pause and be like,
No, I critically succeeded. There's no
Yeah.
pause.
That's like well,
Surreal, would you like to roll a DC 30 perception check?
sure. Hold on. The fuck is my perception?
Devlin, you can also.
how could Ghost Gallus lie?
How could he
He's a
lie to
fucking-
me? He
We'd
would
see
never
right
do
through him.
that.
I love you, Liam. I love you so much.
33.
No fucking way you rolled a 33.
Hey,
mean, if he-
I've got my eyes open at all times.
He is a dad.
Fighters get the good perception
They do,
progression.
you're right.
Rangers.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they do.
Alright.
Oh,
Wait, you have master perception, right?
Yeah, I've got plus 15.
Damn it.
that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
exactly a 30.
Oh yeah, you both know
I-
that he's fucking
need
with
you to-
Charlie.
I need you to know, Grapes, I needed to roll a 17. So, if that makes you feel any better.
It doesn't, because you still beat me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, I'm not gonna tell Charlie, though.
I'll retroactively justify this by adding the situational modifier of course he would do that.
Yeah. Like, that just sounds like something he
It's
would
the
do.
it's the whatever the circumstance penalty is for obvious lies.
Yeah, that,
If you
that's-
don't believe me, I'll drink it first, and then you can see it works, and like you
Charlie-
can see I'll heal.
Are you actually going to do that?
I'm gonna try to convince her to drink it after I drink it.
Okay.
I'm still not gonna tell Charlie
Alright.
she was lied to, by the way.
So yeah, Charlie, you get you reach down to a vein that's still pumping, you get the gold liquid in your hand and slurp it down before it turns red. Roll me a fortitude save, please.
Okay. Right. 29. 9.
Okay. Charlie, you feel this powerful urge to vomit. But you are able to suppress your gag reflex. So you only burp up a little bit of blue-gray, like, you ever see oil smoke?
Yeah.
That's got that, like,
Yeah.
blue-gray color to it.
Mm-hmm.
You just, like, burp up a mouthful of oil smoke, and you are going to take a little bit of spirit damage, but also be healed. So I'm just going to tell you the net.
Okay.
You are healed net 6 hit points.
Okay. I'm at 46 right now. Okay.
Your mouth doesn't
See?
normally do that.
I mean, it's not the
Oh, she actually did it.
Sario's just
I
looking
hear-
at Charlie.
And you actually see a little bit of healing take place.
Of course.
Like whatever 6 points on Charlie, it looks like at this point when your maximum is what, 72?
80.
80.
Well, it puts
80,
some
and
color
then-
in your cheeks, that's for sure.
Yeah, you see like one cut on her head close up a little bit.
It's not. It needs to be like mixed with something, but
You know, like
okay.
some. You
Like
know,
a
I could probably
like-
mix it
it's-
with like
it's-
some Sprite or.
It's
Like
like
a
how in a
spritzer.
survival game, if you just eat raw chicken, it heals like 2 hit points.
Yeah.
But if you cook
Just
it,
eating
it heals 10.
Raw wheels of cheese and Skyrim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking
like
of,
Starfield,
I'm
same
gonna
thing.
hack off a leg. Horse meat is horse meat. We have horse Arbyes
Horse
tonight,
meat is
kids.
horse meat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we have horse Arbyes at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have forgotten the sheer scale of these animals, like the 3 regular unicorns were horse sized. The 2 advanced unicorns are like Clydesdale sized.
Yeah. So
So
chop
it
up one
is-
of those.
It is quite literally eat as much as you want because you can only hack off and carry so much with you. You're leaving literal tons of good meat behind because there's no practical way to transport it.
It's what the druid whose grove this is would have wanted.
And here's the real secret, Devlin, is that unicorn meat is horse meat, but no matter how you cook it, it's like 20% better than it should be.
Oh man. This is gonna be an awesome dinner.
Devlin's like hacking up a horse, and little Benny's just on the horse, and like just flailing happily.
Benny's having like the best day of his life today.
He's having the best life. All right.
Yeah. While people are rolling natures, does anybody else want to roll on this tree?
Yeah,
Scalus.
I wanted to look at that as well.
Yeah.
I'll take a
Tree.
gander.
So yeah, the legend that you were told, like you didn't get like specifics,
Oh.
but was like a half celestial druid was buried there, and this white ash tree grew over the body.
Oh.
And the tree is the source of the effect. So it is thought that this tree is that druid's body.
29 nature.
Okay. So you know that it's not that the druid's body absorbed into the tree. It's that
Mhm.
the tree, it absorbed its essence. Now, we're talking
Okay.
centuries ago, but it might still be under there.
Still,
Yeah.
it's a
Still
tree.
be under there.
Yeah.
Magic items don't decay.
And that's what Gallus is thinking. Let's do a bit of grave robbing.
But the problem is Gallus
Hmm.
can't dig, so he needs help.
I rolled a 31
I mean,
Or
for the religion for the tree.
The tree.
Excuse me, nature.
yeah, you know the same thing, that if the body was buried with anything, it's gonna be under there still.
I mean, I do have ghost
Okay.
touch. Where is it?
Right.
Ghostly
but,
grasp.
But
I
how
can-
long does that last?
I can interact with physical objects with limits. I can attempt strength-based skill checks against physical creatures and objects. I can interact with physical objects, but the action has no effect unless I succeed a DC 20 athletics or a thievery check. It's just
So
a thing I can do.
So you could dig, but you have to succeed on a DC 20 athletics check for like each handful of dirt.
Okay, let's do this. Well, first one failed.
My question is,
Second one failed.
Was there a possibility that this could be protected and summon something that would kick our asses?
You killed what protects this already.
Well, I mean, specifically messing with the druid's body
Right,
is what I'm
That's
talking
that's
about.
that's why the unicorns were here. They were the protectors of the grove.
They were the defense mechanism.
Yeah. For
Shut
Charlie's
up, then.
31, like I'll give you that. Yeah, the unicorns were the guardians that fucking with that tree would summon.
We did.
Like 5 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So all that separates you from getting to that body is the physical task of digging up this tree, which again is big enough that it's a 3x3 on the map.
Gallus
Yeah,
were
it's
like,
a
Not a
big
small tree. This is gonna be hours of work.
no problem. Binny, dig a hole. And little Binny will plop at the bottom of this tree and start slapping at the ground. And then
I'll just
Gallus
look
go,
at-
oh. Doesn't work like
Yeah.
that anymore.
Right, you don't have a big snow shovel hand anymore.
Oh no.
Oh no, Benny!
Binny's just like slap, just wet
Slapping
slaps.
the ground.
Yeah, so this is a Devlin and Suriel job.
Oh,
Charlie can help too.
Devlin.
Yeah, I can help.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
with digging.
Trying to
Is
see
there
if I have anything that
anything-
might help.
Yeah.
So you
I
gotta
would-
dig with that rapier, or
Does anybody
no.
have engineering or any lore like that?
Ha, no.
What
do you think, I am a nerd?
I think I just have military digging.
Yeah, you got a full. Oh! How many times can you do the
Like,
prepping
Devlin.
thing a day?
Devlin, you have warfare lore, yeah?
I do. That's the closest.
Roll me a warfare lore.
26,
Okay.
and I rolled a 29 on just in athletics.
So, if you need to get a reinforced door out of the way, and you don't have a battering ram to do it with, a good second choice is strapping it to horses and having them pull it down.
Yeah.
You have access to horses and rope. You could attempt
do.
a craft check to rig up a rope harness and try and have your 3 horses pull this tree down.
Rip the tree up from the
Has
ground.
Lady Chomsky calmed down? Does Lady Chomsky no longer hate Devlin?
Has he conjured any weasels lately?
Eh.
No, because they were angry during the combat until the unicorns died.
Yeah, because
was-
the unicorns compelled them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, Devlin, have you interacted with Lady Chomsky in this time since?
At some point, her and I would have had an awkward conversation, I'm sure.
If you attempt in any way to get Lady Chomsky's attention, she pretends not to notice you.
Oh no!
Wow.
You could be
Shade.
pulling on the bridle with all your weight, and she is just holding her head up to not look at you as hard as she can.
Chop chop.
Wow.
Come here, chop chop. Come here.
Don't call her that.
I'll pull out of the boot bag a holding an apple. Come on,
I'm
chop chop.
gonna be like, if anyone should be mad, it's me, traitor.
Cyril just grabs Charlie like, no.
Lady
no. Let him handle
Chomsky,
this. It's his horse.
like, drags Devlin, who's probably, like, I imagine Devlin is leaning back, holding the reins with both hands, being dragged by his heels.
Yeah.
As Lady Chomsky just trudges towards Charlie, makes eye contact with Charlie, looks down at the apple, makes eye contact with Charlie again, and does the big horse, like, they do the big blow that makes their lips flap,
Yep.
Hmm.
and just blasts you with horse slobber.
Oh.
A fairy lady like Madame Chomsky.
And then she turns and with the tail whips the apple out of your hand.
Wow. Well, fuck me, I guess.
She is on
You know what?
strike.
Retract. Never mind. Fuck you.
Well, looks like we need to
Charlie,
turn this
just
one
go
to
back
glue.
digging.
Say, or maybe people need to succeed at nature checks because that's what you do to handle animal.
I didn't
I
roll.
wanted
I was
to
going
ask.
to roll.
Oh, right. I was saying, like, she's not gonna respond without is what I was getting to.
Right, let
Ah.
me roll to see if she.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Yeah, roll me
I'll
a
be
nature.
like, you don't mean that, Lady Chomsky. You don't mean that. 24.
Okay, you like very confidently stride up and grab the bridle, which is the strap that goes around their mouth,
Mm-hmm.
which is a really convenient place to grab them where they can't bite you because it's under their bottom jaw. And you just grab that with one hand, grab the mane with the other, yank the head down, and blow in her ear super hard.
Okay.
And he just freezes. And you make eye contact. And she it stops trying to fight and just freezes and looks at you.
I'm
And
the
about
fucking
6
captain.
seconds pass and she relaxes.
Did she just do that?
I'm the fucking captain. You hear that?
That's
Chomsky.
that's how you stop Max from freaking out too.
Yeah. Pull on her ear.
It works on a lot of animals.
That's why it works on Max. Errol.
Yeah. It's you get a dog you get a dog to stop barking by blowing their ear.
I knew that actually. Actually, good advice. Anyway, I will. After explain dominance, be like, all right, we need you to pull. We need you to do something, and then we'll tie her up.
Charlie, give me a craft check to rig up the rope harness that you would need to strap these 3 horses to a tree.
Yeah. So we didn't roll hero points yet, and I'd
we
like
didn't.
to
You're
roll
right.
them because I rolled a natural 1.
Let's do that right now.
Okay. Let's roll. It's I think we need an 11 to get hero
It's
points.
DC 11
right?
flat.
I got 11 flat.
Hey, me too.
I'm gonna use that one right away to re-roll my craft check.
12.
Is better.
Liam got
Oh,
one.
I will aid. I got one too. I got an 11.
You don't
Hold
have
on, let
to.
me aid.
17 plus 16.
Oh yeah, God.
33.
Yeah, Charlie's really good at
33.
craft.
Yeah, I'm an expert in craft.
Graves.
Graves, your hero point result.
Hero point.
My hero point results. I rolled an 8.
Hi, Dave.
Sweet. So as of now, it's 2 and 2 because Charlie used one. But yeah, 33. You are able to create a excellent harness, such that the horses are going to have a circumstance bonus on their athletics check.
Yay!
Nice.
So now
I'm
the
going
next piece of this puzzle is somebody do a nature check to get these horses to pull with all their might instead of just trying to run, which
What?
doesn't do it. They have to dig in and pull.
While all this is happening, I'm gonna refocus till my focus pool is full. So 20 minutes worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real smart, actually.
Thank you.
Oh, natural 20. Okay.
I'm just gonna leave this to
31.
Charlie.
Hey, Dad Devlin, I got this.
I believe in you.
Gallus is over on
Okay.
the side, and there's like an evil magic circle around him, and he's just like,
Devlin just turns around to look at the horses instead, like,
I
No,
rolled
I'm gonna ignore
3
that.
horse athletics checks.
uh-huh.
17, 18, and 19 on the die.
Were they all horse critical successes?
Yeah.
Let's
Hooray!
go!
Nice.
Draw that horse
Nice.
card.
Horse
Uh,
guard!
the
do all have
horses-
names.
Strain and pull, and you see the ground start to give. You hear the sound of roots tearing, and you hear this deep groaning sound as the very magic of the grove itself fights to keep this tree in the ground. But the healing magic of nature trying to squeeze dirt is not as strong as 3 horses.
Yeah, no.
Horses are really fucking strong. That's part of why I'm so scared of them. And
They can accidentally kill you on any day.
yeah, and like the wind picks up, it's slapping the breeze around, it's kicking up waves on the little pond, and then you feel the last shred of resistance rip when the taproot gives, which is the big central root of a tree, the one that goes all the way down to where the water is.
Yeah.
On a big tree, these things can be like 40 feet long.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're big. It snaps. The tree starts to fall, and it hits the water. And those of you who rolled religion on the magic in the area, you feel the effect. It's not destroyed, but it is suppressed.
Oh, it's less stuffy in here.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's going to return. You don't know when, but it will.
All right, time to find that body. Gallus
And
floats towards the
Get to
hole.
digging.
Yeah, you come around and you see in the bottom, like the part of the root network that got pulled up. Tangled around the taproot is a rib cage, and
Ooh.
curled among the other roots are the arms and legs and head of this ancient body it can only be the druid responsible for this. And roll me a perception check.
29.
Oh,
Hold on. Nope. 30. I can
That's
do
a
math.
natural 20.
that's a natural
Hey!
one.
Oh, you're refocusing. It's okay.
Or a total of 34.
No, Gallus got tunnel vision on bones.
Bones.
Bones. You could say he got a
Bones.
boner.
Damn, look
Yeah.
at the pelvis on that bitch.
Yeah. Suriel and Charlie, you note that the body is so old that no scrap of flesh or clothing is left other than the bones. And so any mundane equipment would be long since turned to dust.
Yeah.
So any items that are on it inevitably must be magic. And through the roots and the bones and the dirt clods, you notice inarguably there are 3 items on this body. One is a pair of boots on the feet. One is a belt hanging around the pelvis that Gallus is admiring. And the final is what appears to be some kind of it's you're not sure exactly what it is. It's the size and shape of a mask, but it's hanging around the neck.
Interesting.
We grab.
I bet I could. I wonder. I could just get that skeleton to throw that shit to us.
And we could.
I mean, you can also just grab it.
No,
Yeah,
that's
Just gonna
Someone's
hop
lame.
down
in the
there to
hole
grab
and
it already.
grab it.
Just gonna hop in the
Yes.
hole and no, gonna get the skeleton to do it
Ariel's
for
already
us.
doing that.
All right.
All right, Suriel, which item are you grabbing first?
The thing around the neck.
Okay, so you grab it. And the first thing that you notice is that it's not wood, it's not metal, it's stone. And as you pull it, there's the strap that it's hanging from around the neck, pulls between the vertebra and comes loose. And as it pulls into your hand, all the roots break free, the dirt clods fall away, and you realize what you were holding is a mask.
Toss that up there.
Ha!
Catch it. I'll look at it and go, ooh.
Yeah, Charlie, that is the image.
No, it is not that mask.
It doesn't do what you think, but that's what it looks like.
And then I'll grab the boots. And then probably struggle to get the belt off a little bit.
A little out of practice.
Like I can only really use one hand. And I'm still... The adrenaline is leaving my body. And climb out of the hole.
I'll grab Zuriel's hand to help her out of the hole.
Eggs.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah, so
That
all of
sounds
these
so
are going to be nature.
I'll look at the mask.
I'll look at the boots.
It's a 19.
Okay. That is, hang on. I'm seeing.
29. I'll let you do one at a time.
Charlie, that is not high enough to know what this is.
This looks like a mask. I don't know what's so special about it.
Sir, you're doing the boots.
The belt.
Belt. Okay, and your check.
29.
Okay. Yeah, this is a belt of good health.
Belts of good health.
Yay.
Yeah.
Gonna
Yeah,
throw
your
that at Charlie.
current and maximum hit points are increased by 4.
Yeah.
Pretty simple, but it's nice.
And Charlie, you just get like smacked in the face with a belt. Not hard, but like Surreal threw it at you probably when you weren't paying attention.
And the description of this belt indicates that it is a silver buckle with a pink heart-shaped jewel in the center that glows when you put it on.
I'll put it on and be like, it kind of goes with my aesthetic, I guess.
Yeah, and it has the invested trait. So make sure that you note your investor limit. 10's the limit. You're not going to get there anytime soon, but it's important to just know what are. But the more important part is it will not take effect until you do daily preparations.
So until tomorrow.
But yeah, your maximum hit points will increase by 4. Now who wants to roll on them boots?
We match. We can both roll on the boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
can
I
go
mean,
back.
if Charlie failed on the mask, but somebody else can roll on it.
I think we're the only two with nature.
What do you mean? I'm a nature expert.
Do
I have
you
to go
have
grab
nature?
it.
That mask is 1,000,000% whatever a 19 gets you. So what Charlie said, regular.
The answer was, I don't know.
I suppose Gallus could just take a look at the mask.
I got a 26 to aid Charlie on the boots.
I got a 27.
Okay. The boots are arboreal boots, which is the ORC version of boots of elven kind.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Suriel is going to want these because of the +1 item bonus to acrobatics checks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And the ability to ignore difficult terrain from plants or fungi.
Yeah, that's
So like
pretty awesome.
underbrush or vines, you're basically immune to the Tangle Vine spell.
Yeah.
All right, make way for my amazing nature roll.
Big Gallus.
of
This is
10.
nature rolls. Let's go.
Gallus, you are absolutely positive that if you put this mask on and splash blood on it, it will transform you into a vampire.
Hey, Devlin,
Yeah?
you should totally put that mask on. It suits you.
I'm not Charlie Gallus.
I'm gonna roll that deception check. What's your DC?
He said,
I'm not a redhead idiot.
What's my DC based on?
Perception DC.
Oh, 25.
I'm not Charlie Gallus. He said,
You're lucky.
Yeah.
I rolled a 21 on a 3.
good.
Listen here, you little shit.
Okay,
Anyways, me and
you
Charlie
caught
will Look
me.
at this mask. Or I guess I'll look at the mask. I don't know.
You
Yeah,
caught
yeah,
me.
nature.
It's totally a mask where if you wear it and splash blood on it, you'll turn into a vampire.
It's just a stone mask. It's for sure not a Dracula mask.
28.
Okay. Surreal, it is not a mask that makes vampires.
Feels shaking her head as she's looking at this thing.
Who's
It
Dracula?
is. It is a greater skittering mask.
Oh.
Oh.
Skittering masks are really good.
I don't care for them though. They're creepy.
Yeah, but they save your life, so.
Yeah, so for this mask, when the legs pop out, instead of stabbing into your brain and making you a vampire, they crawl.
Yeah.
They take you away from the death. From
Yeah,
the thing
so-
that was trying to kill you.
Yeah. I mean, they're
Useful,
neat
but
if
yes.
you're constantly getting knocked out. So I guess in Devlin's case, if there's a horse around.
Well,
Only when we're fighting horses, though.
Yeah,
This
or
is also-
horse-based creatures.
That's what's so terrifying about horses. They can happen at any time.
That was also just taken directly from Charlie's wish list.
Oh,
Yeah.
Devlin, look out! Points at Lady Chomsky. There's a horse right behind you.
She's standing behind a tree and leaning out, so just one eye is visible.
Squinting.
And you just see in text somehow in front of her, soon.
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 No. Lady Chomsky goes, and in subtitles, soon.
Soon. Yeah.
Tonight. You.
Me.
Yeah, so
How's
presents
it?
from the Druid Corpse.
Cool, thanks.
So
We're
what
riding
was
through the
that? The
elements.
Belt of Good Health, Arboreal Boots, and
Arboreal boots
Skittering
and the greater
Mask.
skittering math.
Mhm.
Math.
Skittering
It's good
mask
haul,
just fits
good
the
haul.
aesthetic because it's all all the spells and things that mommy grants her are bug insect based.
That's true. You're so right.
So
I
I
always
thought,
forget.
that'd be a good one.
Be cool.
See, there's always great rewards when you do a bit of light grave robbing.
No, I don't know if. What do you consider?
Hear that, kids? Go
Heavy?
grave robbing.
What do I consider
it's
heavy?
grave robbing?
Heavy grave robbing is if you start taking parts of the body.
Well, let me explain to you, and I'm glad you ask. Well, you see, and just Gallus goes on this long tirade of like this one time when like 7 years ago where he like basically emptied out this one cemetery in a night.
Light grave robbing is taking their watch. Heavy grave robbing is selling their bones to medical schools.
Mm,
Medical schools
Ooh,
need
this-
bone.
This one's fresh. This one still has a kidney. I hope the necrosis didn't step in. Oh, it did.
These shoes rule. These shoes suck.
These shoes suck.
Surreal.
These shoes rule. Just Gallus like
Surreal is made for-
all the dead people's shoes.
Paper.
These shoes suck. These shoes rule.
Surreal's just made her way over to release the horses again so we can use them to continue traveling. Also, so she could sit down relatively comfortably.
I'll take
Hey,
the
at least it's
skittering
another
mask
thing
and
Surreal and Shirley have in common. It hurts for Surreal to breathe right now.
yeah. I still have what, half a one missing?
Yeah.
Or
No,
either that or a
scarred.
quarter.
It's
Can't
scarred,
remember.
not missing.
Scarred.
Yeah.
That's right.
She wrote on the inside of your lungs.
Yeah, because
Thought they went away.
that was
didn't.
finally squared when you got your cantrip back, remember?
Oh, was it? Okay, never
When you recovered the obsidian shard.
Oh,
Ooh, completely forgot that was the other part of the
I
obsidian.
forgot that was the other part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was retrieve it, and you'll get what I took away back. Deliver it, and I'll give you more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surreal's
so
ready
other-
for a nap.
What time is it? Day wise, like, are we talking afternoon, morning?
I mean,
By the time that you
it's still morning.
set up a horse team to pull a tree down and dug out the corpse and all that, like we're late afternoon. Like it's time to camp.
Because if this is a semi decent area, I would just post up cozy cabin.
It's a
and-
wonderful area.
Oh yeah.
Man, look at this.
Yeah,
There's
slap up
idyllic
those
fresh
cabins.
water. It's open. Like we can have
All
like,
the unicorn you
Look
can
at this,
eat.
Look at that. You can just cozy cabin here, cozy
Yeah.
cabin there, cozy
Yeah.
cabin here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
all you
where do
can
y'all
eat
wanna
horse
sleep?
burgers.
Dude,
Like,
let's
point
fucking
to where
set
you
up a
wanna sleep.
luau. Gallus starts casting Raise Dead and or anime corpse and starts bringing like skeletons, and he creates a luau.
Oh my god.
There's a skeleton like turning a spit with a horse on it.
Oh my god.
The horse has an apple in its mouth. The apple is also a weasel.
Yeah, Gallus,
Yes.
you feel when you use magic to reanimate the horses,
Mm-hmm.
you feel resistance on your magic, but it's like the resistance of a 4-year-old holding your ankle while you're trying to walk.
No,
It's
cut
like,
that out.
It's not that you can't do it, but you're just like, stop it.
Cut that out. He casts soundburst on the tree.
Hey, stop. I'm trying to do something.
Stop it. It hurts.
Like right at the roots are at the
I think you mean noise
skeleton.
blast.
Or yeah, noise blast. He takes out his
Yep,
noise
that is what it's
blast
called.
wand and just like stop it. Pew! I'm not sure if it does anything. Whether or not it does, Gallus does it.
Yeah, of course Oni knows.
A bunch of birds fly out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Right. Oh no, Devlin knows very well too now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Devlin rudely introduced to noise blast by his own companions.
Sure. But
Anyways, we camp and eat. And eat and eat.
So that unicorn horn turned into a rapier.
yeah, I was gonna make it my next
Yeah.
restoration project, but that rapier looked pretty cool.
It did look pretty cool.
Hey, Surreal,
Yeah.
that new rapier of yours, it do anything fancy?
Is it fancy?
I don't think Suri wouldn't know if it does anything. The
No.
player, would though.
Yeah, Suriel has kind of an intuitive understanding of its capabilities.
Hold on.
Yeah, you just sort of know.
Yeah.
Like it's a stand. You just know.
You just kind of like when you know.
Just say it's more like how you're a tiefling and you were born knowing the infernal language.
Yeah.
You know,
like
like that.
It's
Look,
exactly
it's
like
not-
that.
It's not one of those talking swords, is it?
Do you have to sign your soul away like I did?
Charlie, that is a completely different thing.
Okay.
Well, if the sword starts talking to you, come tell me. Talking swords are a serious matter.
He just hands me a
Drugs.
card. It doesn't say anything. It's just a blank card.
Just-
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
It's completely unrelated to the matter at hand.
It's
like I've been meaning to give you
Yeah.
this for a while.
it's a matchbook to a mobile station.
Oh my god. Well, I know it does extra damage. Like the way it hurt us a lot more when the unicorns hit us. It does
Uh-huh.
that for like holy beings.
Ooh. That's going to be incredibly useful, I imagine.
It's just the weird thing is it's the only blade I can use in my right hand, I guess. It's like I mean I can hold apples and like other items, but I can't use weapons in this hand. But when I hold bad seed, it's like my hand worked before. Mildly creepy. If
I'm not a
if
doctor.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think this would call for a priest of some kind. Not a,
Yeah,
well, I
and-
guess they're technically doctors.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a horn and it transforms when she holds it. It is transformed. So if you pick up and hold it, like you can see that the hilt looks like it's woven out of these tendrils of darkness, but it is still a real solid object that you can hold and examine.
Gallus floats up and goes,
Yeah, I
well,
can
I'm
bonk
not a
Charlie
priest.
over the head all I want.
Oh, I'm not a priest, but I played one in a play once. Let me take a look.
Let me look at
And
it.
then-
I
and then
played
Gal-
really good. Everyone thought I was one.
And then Gallus immediately starts getting onto his knees and then goes, wait, that's not how that play goes.
No. Oops, wrong roll.
No, in that play, I
Bronstein.
was the patient, and... Anyways. Images of bald
I played a
men.
nun once.
Anyway, the
I
point
forget
is...
his name, but anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Suriel has a weapon that might do some bonus spirit damage against creatures with the
Ha.
holy trait.
Bonus. It was made out of bone.
Yeah, and like how much and when and how and all of that is still, like I said, I'm not gonna give it away, but Oni can if you
I'm-
want to.
Currently rereading it because I hadn't done that all week.
Could Gallus roll
Putting
a
it in my notes.
religion or possibly necromancy if applied to see if he's seen anything
If you
like
want
this
to
before?
like examine it to like identify magic on it,
Yeah, just like see if he, or
yeah,
just
you
like,
can. You
has
can
he
try.
seen anything like this or heard of anything like this of like... Oh, that's not good.
Knowledge.
That 20
What
winked
is
at
it?
me and turned into a 2. So that is a
No.
12 religion. And Gallus will go, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, you think she's lying. You think it still has the holy effect.
Well, I mean,
And you know that weapons with the holy rune, if you have the unholy trait when you hold them, it actually makes you enfeebled.
Well, I'm not gonna touch it.
So you think she's just bullshitting you.
Wouldn't be the first time Gallus thought that about Suriel.
And it would be the
it's
first
just like,
time
well,
that it was right.
If
Yeah.
But this time it isn't.
she thinks it'll help her, then whatever. Oh,
Squint.
I'm not entirely sure what
Feel her
this.
squinting at the back of your head.
Well, no, he's like looking at the sword that you're holding. It's just like, and then
Yeah.
just like comes to the conclusion that like, right, well,
Yeah. And Suriel,
backs up.
if Devlin's talk about it talking had you doing the asking that question in your head thing, like with the needing to pee we talked about earlier, is that how something that Suriel's brain would react to? Like,
Hold on.
so like if Devlin talking about talking swords make Suriel be kind of paranoid that the sword might talk to her?
Well, yeah.
Does that make more sense?
Yes.
So if Suriel is holding the sword and like closes her eyes and really sends that little man in an elevator down into her hands, it's the sword clearly has some animating entity. It is like it's something. Intelligent isn't the right word. It doesn't communicate in words or ideas, but you get from it this unmistakable, overwhelming hunger. The bad seed wants to feed. And yeah, so it's not, like the word hunger doesn't appear in your head. It's just
That's what it feels like.
it's just you kind of feel for a moment your own stomach rumble. And
Or
just like
just
I said,
like
in that same way that you instinctively know the name the bad seed, you know that the sword hungers.
Like, I could eat right now.
like the
It's
lizard
probably how it
part
comes
of
out
her
as being.
brain is going, I must feed.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
if you even think to yourself the question of hungry for what,
Mm-hmm.
before you can even finish forming the question in your head, your subconscious says, you already know the answer.
Cool subconscious, thanks. No. Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're afraid it is.
Yeah. Guess I gotta get a new sheath. Or a new notch in my fucking belt.
Hunger for
Not
red-headed
that way.
humans.
It's not that.
Oh,
No.
hungry for.
What if it was?
But what if though?
Right? This is a long con to get Cereal to kill Charlie before we get to the pillar.
I knew it.
God, that would be messed
I knew
up.
it.
That'd be
Uh,
hilarious.
No, I know that we talked about what it would be hungry for. I don't know if you remember it or not, but
No. But I mean it's in text. So
you'll
I can
you'll
look
just
back.
find out when it smells its prey, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a plate of a horse meat under Cereal's nose and be like, "Hungry?"
Jesus,
One of those
Charlie.
like cut scenes to like just a plate shoved under her face, like hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. This is as
probably
good as horse
cereal.
Arby's.
You
Yeah,
are probably
Cereal's really
starving.
hungry right now because yeah.
Well, like more than would be explained, as though something took a tremendous amount of energy out of you.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Like, did any weird magic things happen to you in the last couple of hours
See you today.
that might have
Blah, 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 blah,
consumed a
blah,
huge
blah.
amount of energy?
Yeah, no, totally, definitely did
You
not
say-
happen.
Still holding the bad seed in your hand?
Yeah.
How did that get there?
It couldn't have been.
Yeah. That energy has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's what TV Tropes calls cast from calories.
Oh no!
So yeah, all of the energy that transformed that blade came out of Suriel's body fat.
I mean, I was already like, I was already at 23 fucking hit points. So
Right. What I
I'm
mean is,
really hungry.
right now you feel like you haven't eaten in 3 days.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, like, on top of everything else. I
Oh
just
yeah,
came
yeah,
back
yeah.
to
Like
life,
you
and then
you have
yeah.
like independent of all that, you've had a hard day. And then on top of that, suddenly it's like you haven't eaten in 3 or 4 days, where you're starting to digest yourself.
Oh, you know how everyone can tell that she's so hungry? Because she started eating Devlin's waffles.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Devlin's
it's-
just so happy
it's
someone's
dinner
eating
time.
his
It's horse
his-
burgers.
This would be exactly what
yeah, it's
Horse
dinner
Arby's waffles would be like if they just answer my letter.
Yeah,
It's
He
horse
says
and
one every
waffles.
week.
yeah, and I'm specific about 3 days because you know what it feels like to not
Yeah.
eat for 2 days, 3 days, and 4 days. And this is specifically, you haven't eaten for 3 full days, which is weird because you ate breakfast today.
A good breakfast today. Dad would make sure we all were completely full before we went on this adventure. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but
I know you
yeah.
eat breakfast because I saw some of it spill out when the unicorn stabbed you.
yeah, but forming
Oh.
the bad seed consumed a huge amount of energy from your body
Such a
that it is now
graphic
desperately trying to
image.
pay back. And
I mean, like,
eating
you
4
guys,
horse burgers is how you
cereals-
do that.
Yeah. Yeah, like Cereal's eating normal. It's just A larger amount.
Suriel is eating like a teenager.
Ariel's eating like Charlie.
Like
Oh no.
eating as politely as she usually does, but the amount she's eating is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just like a scene in Dragon Ball where like we're watching like nom 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 nom, and then another plate's empty, and then another plate and another plate.
Yeah.
And
or
it's
that
just
comic,
piling up around Charlie and Cereal.
or that comic where Superman can't stop eating burgers.
Losing a Gallus wasn't worth getting a second Charlie. Look at all of this.
Hey,
Devlin's
There's no-
just having a crisis in his head.
second Charlie, my ass. There's the one and
Ugh.
only Charlie. Get it right.
See, I can't really
Sorry,
eat
Norman.
anymore, so I have to like
Live
watch other
vicariously.
people vicariously. Experience it vicariously through others. And it's just like sort of watching Cereal and Charlie just going to town on this horse.
Charlie
Like it's
So
a
you get tired of
fingers.
vicarious eating before they're done.
Charlie
Whew.
licks her fingers
Right.
and
Pats
it
his
sounds,
ghost
and
belly.
that sounds bad. That sounds fuck.
Charlie's like,
I
I don't
like
want to
is
be a
that.
ghost.
Hell no. That shit. Some
Well,
more unicorn
there
blood.
is the some other perks though. I mean, I'm always at the perfect weight.
You don't weigh anything.
That's perfect.
Question: is there a way to make unicorn blood wine?
What?
This is me
Uh,
above game. Just curious.
Not wine specifically. If you were gonna ferment blood,
Ew, like a weird mead variant.
Oh,
yeah,
that just, mm.
it would probably be mead or maybe like gin. No,
Mhm.
gin is specific to juniper, so yeah, it would be, it would you would do it. You can also use animal blood to make napalm in a pinch. Yeah, weird stuff. Anyway, we rest. We do our daily preparations, so all three of those invested items will be active for whoever is wearing them.
Nice.
And it is important to note that because you can trade these items off back and forth as whenever you
Yeah,
want,
as much as we want.
but it's
Who wants the skittering mask? Anybody?
No.
It's like a large step away from everyone in the group.
everyone
No,
everyone just stares
Charlie.
at Charlie like seriously.
Okay, more for me.
It's all yours, darling.
Charlie just
And-
gets a little
Hey.
bit of gremlin. It's like, yes.
Yes.
Ha, cool mask.
Yes. Funny mask.
He's funny.
Make brain go burr.
Yeah. So the greater skittering mask. When you go down for 1 minute, anytime you start your turn within 25 feet of an enemy, the mask steps 15 feet away from them.
It steps
Like, no,
15
go
feet.
away.
I love
Yeah.
that. That's so great.
Yeah, an ally can spend a single action to signal the mask, and it will attempt to move towards them.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
Now we just
It's
gotta
just been
knock
a
Charlie
little out of our
out.
price range.
We need to knock Charlie out, and then
all
Gallus and
times.
Cereal will reenact that scene from Airbud. Come on, Charlie. Come here. Come to me.
Come on, Charlie.
And the mask
Yeah.
is just going back and forth and back and forth,
Forward.
dragging
Forward.
Charlie's unconscious body.
And
So funny.
Amazing.
with the price of 2 whole apples and double oats for the next week, you are able to get Lady
Ooh.
Chomsky to break her strike.
2 apples. I pull out some apples from my
Roll
bag
me
of
2
sometimes
checks.
weasels.
Gallus just
Oh,
hears the
I
word
rolled-
apple and remembers that he has that freaking bag.
Yeah.
I love
I rolled
every
a
time.
nature for that. 22 plus apples.
Let's see how many apples Gallus gets, and we'll see what the
Okay,
result
so
is.
what do I have to roll for the flat check?
It's the DC 11.
Well, the first one was 5, the second one was 10. So I pull out 2 wheels and go, ah! Drop them.
Yeah. So, Lady Chomsky freaks the absolute geek out. And because it's twice, I need both Gallus and Devlin to make a reflex save.
Oh, Gallus. Reflex save in. Oh, is this a damaging effect?
It is a damaging effect, but it's not a area of effects.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I will say that logically Bulwark would apply here.
19.
18.
Okay. You are both able to avoid the wild kicks that go flying in a way that would have been bad for you if you didn't. Maybe prepared. However, that does bring you below the threshold, so where it is, yeah, you are gonna take the full damage of Lady Chomsky's demands of 2 full apples and double oats for the next week.
Your
And you
terms
still
are
have to
accepted.
produce the apples.
I'm just gonna get her 2 of my apples. I don't know why Gallus likes to use his weasel bag.
Because it's a disaster every time, and I love
It's a
it.
disaster every
Literally
time.
every time.
Every time.
God, Lady Chomsky has stomped like 4 weasels to death. Because that is what happened. Is Lady Chomsky just stomped 2 weasels to death?
I don't know why he keeps trying to feed my horse.
Ghostly shrugs.
Oh god, this is so stupid. This is so dumb.
It is.
Oh, I love it.
So we
So-
rest, we awakened.
Yep. Which means it's time to go back to the map.
Past Samurai Jack.
Back to reality.
Oh, there goes
I like to
gravity.
think that
Oh, spaghetti.
Devlin is more upset that Gallus is trying to feed his horse. The fact that his horse never truly gets fed.
You're micro-roboted in the middle of all 3 of those phrases.
Oh, my internet's dying.
Oh no.
Oh.
Pour one out for your internet.
I thought we would be safe since, it didn't go out before, but you are in the zone, so.
Am I back? Hello?
Yes, you are
Yes.
back.
Yes. Cool.
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
Sorry.
So,
My internet was dying.
you know what it's time for?
Time to go
Making the
towards
cat-
Daddy Lelouch.
Spinning cat.
Yeah.
It's time to continue on with our adventure.
Yeah. So you are proceeding into that hex where you believe the hideout of the famed Prince Learsov is.
We sure are, bud.
Okie dokie. Then
That
let me
is
roll my
a-
stuff and I will see what we're doing.
29 on survival.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. So you
pretty-
follow the bend in the river around the oxbow, and you come to
Yes.
a place where a trail ends at a sheer cliff face.
sorry, that got me.
Yeah, it took me a second
Fucking
to get
Oni.
there, but goddamn.
Yes. Yes.
Jeez. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
The time is
roll
coming,
me
so have
a
I.
perception check, please.
Perception?
Perception. Oh God.
Just
27.
one or all of us?
Ooh. I rolled good. 26.
All right, so yeah, sure enough, you follow a place where a cluster of roots has split a rock, and you reach through behind it to the hidden lever and pull, and a section of rock slides aside.
Ooh.
Does it also go do 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 do?
No, you just hear the rumbling of stone until it opens wide enough for you to squeeze through sideways, and it stops. And then the black bars leave the screen and it backs out, and then there's a glowing blue arrow pointing in.
That,
Oh.
Also, no, only Uncle Marcus's doors make that sound.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I will creepity creep my way in.
Okay. So, squeezing
Wait,
is
before we go inside,
yes.
are there any markings on the outside, or is it just slate?
That's where the trail ended.
Mm-hmm.
The trail that you followed, because there were directions about how to get to this place.
Yeah.
There were a couple of places where the same thunderbolt icon on that ring you found is etched into the bark of trees.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at something.
And that's you get to the trail and it dead ends at this cliff face.
Yeah, I am.
And that's where the hidden lever is.
That's for gathering. Okay. Well, I guess it says and automatically recognize fellow members of groups. Never mind. I was just looking at Golden Secrets. Bella, you can't get up here.
Yeah, and
My keyboard
this
is
also
here.
isn't a like cult or secret society. This is a gang.
Cool. Just wanted to check that.
Which
Because
is
I was like,
this is firmly in the wheelhouse of Charlie's outlaw lore.
yeah. Continue there.
So squeeze is a acrobatics check. And like the penalty for failure is like you just don't move. A critical failure is what you're afraid of because for one, it is going to make noise, increasing the odds that whoever is watching the door is alert to your presence, and is likely that it's possible to hurt yourself since you are trying to squeeze through this very narrow rock opening.
What if I tried 20 amount of acrobatics? Good to squeeze through there.
Devlin, you are fine.
33.
Suriel, you make it look effortless. Like cartwheel through it.
You pass me through the crevice.
I rolled a 29.
Gallus, you are also able to just glide through, maybe because you're a fucking ghost.
We're not impressed.
All right,
That's
and I need to make sure
Jess?
that my map
21.
doesn't fuck up.
1.
Charlie, you're also fine.
Does everybody pass Devlin all the way through somehow?
No, everybody succeeded. So
No, I mean like everyone is like just slightly
no,
better, so
only-
we all.
only Suriel critically succeeded.
Okay. What was the DC? There we go.
It was 19.
Oh no, Gallus!
Oh, I was one off. Oh no.
Yeah.
So close, yet so far away. Okay.
Yeah, and I am going to start adding PC tokens to the map. And
It still
don't
has
know.
the big map.
Oh yeah, he's got that stuff to the map first.
Oh, I didn't move the thing. There we go.
Yeah,
Move the
stuff with the stuff.
there.
We did it.
All right, are you looking at
Go
a blank
team.
map now?
Yes.
We're looking at
Yeah.
a black map.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Huh.
Was that Devlin popping out of the
Wow.
squeeze?
I suddenly had vision and it was startling.
Oh. Damn. Oh. Ooh.
All right. And you're out in this open kind of foresty cliff area, and your successful check here opens this here secret door.
Wow.
So
Cool.
you're able to squeeze into this area.
Whoa.
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 All right, Suriel.
Hold
So
on.
the squeeze area is just the entrance.
Let us-
Once you get about 5 feet in, it opens out into this open tunnel area. And roll me a perception check, please.
Perception.
And before you do that, note that for senses, we are in low light conditions.
Okay. Well, I have low light vision.
Okay, then you are fine. But
Charlie's
any humans
the only one who's like.
Ghostly
Yeah.
Galus has dark vision.
isn't Devlin plain human too? Doesn't he only have?
Yep.
Yes.
far as we
Yes,
know.
I am.
Yeah, Suriel's technically the only non-human.
Gallus, you're literally a ghost.
Well, I'm a ghost of a human.
Hold on, sorry. Dirty 30.
Okay. So you notice that on the wall here, there is another one of those symbols,
Mm-hmm.
this time in chalk on the stone wall, just at the entrance to this tunnel. Charlie, roll me
Yes.
an outlaw lore.
Love to. Get back to the play tab. Well, natural 19 plus 14, 9.
33.
30 to beast.
Absolutely do not go that way.
Oh.
Oh, no. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Ah.
so looking at the two paths here, like this is more open tunnel. This is another squeeze section. And the indicator to go that way is 1000% a trap for people who don't know that it's a trap. Because everyone that's supposed to be here knows not to go that way. So
Real stuff.
yeah.
I'm literally just looking at what.
Get out of there. Get out of the cat box.
Get out of the cat box. Stay out of there.
Get out of there.
Quit eating to catch it. Suriel, quit eating to catch it.
You got way into it. It's okay.
It's literally like one of my word I can't think of the word for it.
Echolalias.
Echolalia, yeah. At
What?
home.
Yeah, it's the thing that we all do when we all randomly whip out a quote consistently throughout the day, the same one over and over again.
Like your family has an inside joke of like you always say "oopsie daisy" when you walk past a glass of water or something. I'm just making shit up, but like that kind of
or like how my family, one of our VHS movies was Dunstan Checks In. So we do the orangutan lip, like just
Yeah. Echolalia
Anyway.
is just specifically the audible version, but it's fun being neurodivergent. Anyway.
It is, right? So yeah, that tunnel is not safe. You should
Bad
definitely
tunnel.
not go that way. Something bad is waiting for you at the end of that tunnel.
Bad tunnel. Got it. This way.
I'm gonna follow the shadowy shape of Suriel.
Oh yeah.
Suriel, it's going to be another acrobatics to squeeze. This one is DC 25.
Ooh. Doesn't matter. That's a 34.
Well, you don't critically succeed.
Not this time. If I rolled a 17, I would have.
Natural 20.
Hey! You just phase through the wall. There
Yeah.
is no wall. He just walks through like.
If I had
Can
that
I
ability.
aid somebody?
Gallus
Can I-
Gallus does the like in a Looney Tunes ghost gag where he takes
Yeah.
a deep breath in and becomes two-dimensional.
Yeah.
I just like turn sideways like Paper Mario and go like. boop, boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop, boop.
Can I
Uh-huh.
aid
So-
someone to squeeze further
No.
squeeze?
19, please.
Total?
Oh.
19 total.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Devlin, you get your armor is too bulky. You can't
Eh.
quite.
Eh.
You're gonna have to just try again.
Here,
Okay.
Devlin, let me oil you down.
I push
That's
him
creepy.
because I'm behind Devlin. Can I like hold like the walls and just kind of kick him?
If
Out
if
of-
one of your concerns is making noise, that would be a horrible idea.
Horrible idea.
If you
Yeah.
just want to get him through in a hurry, yes, that would
Yeah,
be an
that's a good-
athletics check.
Yeah, probably not. Just
I mean, his armor
Right.
scraping against the walls is already going to make enough noise. We don't want to try.
And also, if you critically fail, he might get stuck.
Yeah.
suck it in, Dad Devlin. Suck it in.
Yeah, and then you have to cut him out of his armor to get him out.
Yeah.
I can help with
Uh,
that.
Thanks.
welcome.
Well, it's the putting it back together after that's the hard part.
Yeah, we know so much.
All right,
Here.
here comes the
You-
acrobatics.
You got this, champ, and does the athletic butt slap and cast guidance on him.
Well, it did work.
reach his
I
body.
rolled a 28. Thank
Oh.
you for the
Hey!
inspiration.
Hell yeah, Devlin, you succeed.
Is that including
Devlin's-
the +1 from guidance?
29 with the +1 from guidance.
Hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
Charlie.
Hell yeah.
All right, that is a 16.
Oh my god, you're so close to crit failing. The boobs. the
Ooh,
the tits.
Charlie,
Just-
the
boobs.
the clapping of your cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
No,
She's too goddamn thick.
I do the same to Charlie
boy.
and cast guidance.
Gee,
It's like
It
slap her
takes
arm.
several seconds for all of Charlie to stop jiggling.
Yeah.
No, not on her arm. I said I'd do the same. Athletic
Yes, the
slap
athletic
on this
All of her is
ass.
thick. Yeah.
But
Get
I
in
got
there.
so much, jello to jiggle.
Yeah.
That is that's a 31 now.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. All right,
See,
you get
works every time.
It's messed up, but it's true. I can't argue
All
with
right.
results.
So
work.
the tunnel again widens out. But we are now, since we squeezed into we are now in full darkness.
Cool. Now we really can't see.
Well, Gallus can.
Gallus will pull out his Everlit gem.
Oh yeah, you're ever yeah.
Oh, when he uses it because he's a ghost, it's that weird like thickly
Yeah.
blue light.
Yeah,
instead
it's
of
the
normal
same
light.
color green that he is, like that eerie mint green of undeath energy.
Oh, I just meant like the blue of like it's nighttime and we're showing you a ghost and it's that weird like blue color.
Oh no, it's already been established
That
that
looks weird.
instead of that blue color,
I'm talking
that
about
ghosts
I'm talking
are.
about Chris.
Yeah,
Right, I'm
but
talking
it's
about
the same.
crystal, though.
Same with the crystal. It's green.
He wants it to be that green.
He's that green.
Just do a palette swap, but same effects.
Yeah.
There.
Same
All right,
effect,
it's
but
not-
it's that.
It's not worth arguing. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's just proceeding down the tunnel, knowing that the light you are using to see will also announce your presence.
Yeah, that's fun. We don't know how long
the
this goes.
Other important detail, and stop there,
Yeah.
that you'll notice is this trail, like even without a survival roll, this trail is ascending as you're making these switchbacks. Suriel, if you would like to know exactly how far, you could roll a survival.
Yeah. That's 20 for it. 31.
You've
nice.
climbed like about 60 feet as
Oh,
you're
God.
doing this. Yeah, like it's an incline.
Gallus is so fucking lucky.
Mhm.
And it comes out at this third squeeze point. And Devlin, like your warfare lore will tell you that as a defensive measure, this is ingenious because it slows anybody coming to a crawl. And presumably scaling over would be harder, otherwise they wouldn't have bothered with this. Like they wouldn't come in this way unless it was easier than whatever else they could do.
All right.
So we're doing a one last squeeze. This one is only a DC of 24.
Oh.
One less than the last one. That is another 33.
All right. Suriel is again able to squeeze through pretty easily. And you come out onto this open plateau with a cliffside overlooking what you think would be where the other trail goes, and a series of tents.
Gallus rolled a 24 exact. Whew.
You're able to breeze through as well.
Oh, he gets his ectoplasm gets stuck a little bit. Oh, okay.
All right. I've lined myself up. 16.
Still not
That is a
critical.
failure.
$22.
No.
That is a failure.
One more.
Sorry, the athletic ass slap is on cooldown. I can't give it to you right now.
There's a cooldown bar
Natural
on the
20,
screen.
30.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah. But yeah, there is a cooldown for guidance.
Like every 10 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Jess.
Yeah, they pegged a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm
to
sorry.
10-minute
I was
intervals.
dissociating. Okay. That is a 8, 9. It's a 31.
All right,
Nice.
nobody critically failed, even though you had 3 opportunities. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
So, several green and brown tents sprawl across this flat span of secluded hillside. To the south, a hammock hangs from 2 trees outside a small hut made of timbers and sheets of oak bark. To the north, flat rocks next to a narrow tunnel through the bushes mark the edge of a ravine. Trees and steep slopes border the vale on all sides.
Can I have covered up my gem when I went through the last one?
When you went through, yeah, but
Okay.
the light would have been shining through before that.
That's fine.
Probably just best to put it away because there's light coming in through this way anyways.
Right.
Right, but it's still low light until you're outside the tunnel.
Oh yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Continue.
But you come out, and that is the flavor text of this area. Like, here is the hammock, here's the cliffside, and Devlin, seeing the area, steep ravines on all sides. That tunnel, seems to be the only way up. Maybe through this back here is a stockade that looks to
I
go
don't think
into
we
the.
can see it.
Oh, I'm on the GM layer. Sorry. So yeah, this is the hammock. Back here is a stockade, a pen, like an animal pen that looks to like this is a cave. It's a fenced in cave entrance, so there might be a tunnel that way or something else back here. You can just see the front edge of the cabin. The flavor text described.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
But we haven't seen any sign of people, have we?
No, not yet.
Perception check.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Oh God. Sorry, excuse me. Ooh. 28.
Okay.
30.
Gallus will actually cast a spell.
Ooh.
See what if this. Okay, so I cast See the Unseen for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
My gaze pierced through illusions and find invisible creatures and spirits. I can see invisible creatures as though they weren't invisible, though their features are blurred, making them concealed and difficult to identify. I can also see incorporeal creatures like ghosts phase through an object within 10 feet of an object's surface as blurry shapes seen through these objects. Subtler clues also grant you a +2 bonus, status bonus to checks to make you, or checks you make to disbelieve illusions.
And detective needs that spell.
Okay. Gallus, as you do that, you immediately notice two blurry shapes.
Right here and right here.
One crouched behind the pole of the hammock, and the other next to the stockade.
Okay, so this doesn't have the subtle trait, so I do make it apparent that I did cast the see the unseen spell.
Yeah. And when you do that, the figure by the hammock turns to the other figure by the stockade and says, "Release the bear!"
Jesus.
And it is time.
Release
roll
the
roll.
what?
I hope it's,
You know,
I'm
that's
sure
the
I'll
one
be
thing
fine.
I didn't want to fight in this game is a fucking bear. No bears are ever fun to fight in any game.
Right?
I mean, it's just a bear. How bad could it be? Oh God! No, I'm kidding.
Oh God.
All right, I need to start session on this.
I like that bear in
Yeah.
Tekken. He's fun to fight.
Kuma
Yeah. And Panda.
and Panda. Panda's also cool.
Oh man,
Panda's also
I
great.
forgot it adds all of the.
It does.
I
Yeah.
need to remove all of the not PCs.
Nazis? Nope.
No.
28.
No, bad.
non PCs.
Yeah.
NPCs.
That was my tongue doing a thing.
No, I get it. I love that every time I start session, the dead corpse of human Gallus gets added.
I'm still
Nice.
forget.
34 is my initiative.
Dirty 20 is mine.
Nice.
Yes.
What?
Initiative. Fighting bear.
Hold on, I'm adding stuff. What was your result, Grapes?
20.
20. Dirty at 20.
Jessica, back to us.
I'm here. I thought James was busy, so I didn't want to talk over. I'll roll. Let's see. It is 4, 5, 6, 27.
Okay.
Ooh, you go right after me, hopefully.
What was your result, Oni?
28.
28. Okay.
I will be right back. I just have to put my dog outside. Be right back.
Okay.
Doggo.
And while I roll my initiative and get everything sorted.
Pupper. Well, I guess while he's doing that, I go squeeze the dog.
Yes, smoosh his face.
Gallus, have you any ghost tricks up your sleeve? Am I the only one here? What happened?
No, I just finished putting it in. Devlin, it's good that you are the only one here, because you are first.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do your turn.
Well, I didn't have my swords out, I don't think. So I'd probably use an action to draw them. Is it 2? 1 for each?
Yeah.
So I'd do that, and then I think I would hide
Excuse me, I'm back.
I think I would try and hide in these bushes, but I don't know if I have enough actions to actually hide. I think I'll stand in these bushes.
Now, Devlin, you heard them, but you didn't. You don't see anybody.
Yeah, who said that? And I'll look around at who said that, and I will draw my weapons and stand in the bushes.
I like it. Devlin is a man of simples. He's
We'll
a fighter.
complicate as we go.
Yeah. So the next turn is something of mine, and it is from behind the stockade. Like, you see it rock with impacts of something striking it, and you hear the roaring of an animal, of something big. But that is its whole turn, and it does not get out.
Bear with us.
Is Oni back? Oni's back.
Yes.
It's Suriel's turn.
This
Oh,
fight is
boy.
unbearable. I can barely contain myself.
Myself.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun when Gallus is barely alive.
You mean unalive?
No, that's what he's about to be.
He's already unalive.
No, he's undead.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Oh, fuck.
No, he had a frump moment. Oh no. It's just Frump in Gallus's outfit.
Well, now I need that art.
Hi, my
Right.
name is Frump. Who lost this small frog child?
Anyway, Suriel.
Anyways, God, I'm trying to words put together, but
It's okay.
you know how when the words don't form in the brain, but you know what
Yeah.
you're trying to say.
You've heard me talk.
True.
So what concepts do you have that you're trying to put together? Maybe I can help.
That we aren't here to fight, and that we're here to
You want to maybe roll a diplomacy?
Diplomacy, yes.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, diplomacy to make an impression, let's say.
yeah. Thank you. Oh my god, those were the words I was looking for.
See,
And
sometimes you
Suriel-
just need to talk it out.
Yeah, which is ironic because talking was the problem to begin with. see, 25. And
And what
Zuriel
does
say, "We're-
Turiel say?
we are not here to fight. We're hold on. We are just here to speak. There's no reason to attack. We have done nothing but enter. Just trying to make sure it didn't say certain words."
Quick, say parley. Say parley.
They're not pirates, shut up.
They're bandits. It's land pirates. Close enough.
Gallus is right. Bandits are basically land pirates. Ahoy!
Intent doesn't really matter. Trespassing's still trespassing.
Who said that?
Oh, Gallus, you can see them.
Well, yeah, no, I could see, but like, it's
You're the only one who can see them.
yeah. Anyways,
That was one action. Won't pull out a weapon.
Which weapon?
I said won't pull out a
Oh.
weapon. Good question, though. If she were, which one would it be now?
And which weapon best says, I'm not here to hurt anybody?
Yeah, and Zuriel's like, probably none of them.
I bet Devlin feels like a real asshole right now.
At least
No,
none of-
somebody shouted something about a bear, and then I just reacted.
I
This
know,
is-
I'm just... So, like,
And
Devlin
my-
takes out weapons and then hears over his shoulder, we're just here to talk.
not only
That
did
is-
Devlin take out weapons, he also dove into bush.
yeah, he also dove into the
I'm
bushes. But...
standing, and the bushes are waist high. But
Like, so I just imagine, we're just here to talk. We are?
yeah.
Yeah.
Devlin,
That's my
yes.
turn.
God, you're so
Wait,
hopelessly
what?
straight.
I'm still trying to catch up to who.
Who are we even talking to right now, guy?
And after a moment passes, this figure by the hammock becomes visible to everybody.
Hello.
He is dressed exactly the same as the other brigands you've met.
Oh.
His one distinguishing feature being that his left arm is missing at the elbow.
Oh, sweet.
So,
Tight, dude.
where most of them have bows on their backs, he has a hip quiver full of javelins.
Oh. That's cool.
But other than
I
that,
like
he's
this
dressed and like armored the same way as everybody else.
We're gonna steal this guy.
And he steps up and says, "Wait there. Don't move, or the ones you haven't seen yet will fill you full of holes."
Are there any other ones?
Gals, you need to roll a perception check.
Use
20
your special dice. Oh my
23.
You are not able to spot anymore.
God. Wow. Not even a 28 was good enough to see them. Cool.
Oh, I
23.
heard 23.
It was 23.
No, I did a perception when we first walked in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Suriel. There are 3 more of them hiding in bushes
Mm-hmm.
among the tents. And all 3 have short bows with arrows drawn.
Well, now that I know that I was able to see them, it's kind of convenient that I walked right there, because Suriel would have kind of like peeked around the corner at that guy, like, hey, I see you.
Yeah, and yeah, she would have peeked around the corner down a bow.
Yeah, and just lean back, like, all right.
And this one-armed guy goes up to the cabin, knocks on the door, like does the like one knuckle,
Mm-hmm.
and you see him exchange a couple of words, and the door opens.
Give.
Oh,
Give.
oh, is it who I
Give.
think it is? Yeah.
Give.
Yeah.
when you get to the folder for the art for this character.
Surreal and Devil are probably just like quietly yelling at each other because Surreal's like, get out of the fucking bushes.
Just hear Charlie just kind of chant very softly, "Faint Prince, faint Prince, faint Prince."
This is the figure who comes out.
Or other hot person.
They'll go,
Yep.
It'll so I guess.
I suppose.
I mean, you say, I guess, but like, it's Eric Bana with a big beard.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
and he's
but
got
like,
this, like, glaive.
he's not the Fane Prince, though.
He's not like those two came here.
It just was really set on Faint Prince, like straight off, and like it's good. He's good. He's hot. Continue.
Sorry.
Charlie says.
Sorry.
God, it's okay. Charlie goes.
Yeah, his figure in scale mail, this huge crossbow on his back. This thing's called an arbalist.
Mm-hmm.
He's got this ranseur in his hand. It looks like if a trident had a goth phase. It's got the outer edge. The outer edges are blades.
That's a pretty good description.
And he
Jess,
comes
I need
to
you to. Oh, I'll just
there.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Plants the butt of it in the ground, leans on it. His other hand, he's picking behind one of his teeth with a thumbnail. And he says, "Who the fuck are you? What are you doing here?"
I was not expecting that voice. Hold on, I'm still typing.
Ugh.
I'm
Charlie
gonna
just goes,
step out of the bushes and wave and say, "Hi, I'm Devlin."
Nope, definitely it's not part of the plan. What did we talk about? I'm kidding.
We
Yeah,
talked
it's only-
about this now.
It's only half the answer, dickhead.
We're
I'm
just
sorry, I have no idea what you just said.
Me too. I didn't catch it.
Can we get
I
a
heard
translate? I cast translate at 3rd level so I can understand what the fuck he's saying.
So yeah, he is speaking Arcadian Common,
Mm-hmm.
which is Pathfinder Australia,
Mm-hmm.
which is where Eric Bana is from. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. It's just a dumb
funny.
little
it's
detail.
it's dumb. It's hilarious.
It's like goofy
though.
little detail.
Yeah. But yeah, it details of who the fuck are you? What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the second part was, that's only half the answer, dickhead.
hello. My name is Gallus, and these are my friends, and we're here to talk to the famed prince. We want to be buds.
Charlie turns her head and goes, "Friends?"
Front.
I cast rousing
One of
splash on
us
Charlie.
may have a crush on the Fane Prince.
We heard he was very attractive, so we want to have the sex with him too.
More than one of
Myth?
us might have a crush on the Fane Prince.
Fine Prince is a myth, mate. Now fuck off.
You're cute.
Sense motive.
Well, I'm gonna save you the trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Because after he says that, he assumes the stance in the art with the weapon in both hands.
Oh, cool.
Making it clear that it's fuck off ... before I make you.
We didn't come all the way out here. Get turned. No. I'm gonna fuck the Faint Prince if it's the last thing I do.
I'm trying to think of a way to.
You heard the thirsty lady. I guess we'll have to fight.
No
So,
one by
wait,
the name of Lairstaff.
Well, does anybody want to maybe roll
Absolutely.
Yeah, and since I had him come out, we're kind of abandoning initiative. I know I didn't say it, but Sorry. But yeah, we kind of. So, like, does anybody want to roll? I don't know, maybe diplomacy to make a request, or intimidate to coerce. You know,
Hey, Gallus, you want to work on this
stuff.
together?
Yeah.
Gallus, you're a sorcerer.
Yeah, if you would just hold your if you would just let me have a chance, James. So Gallus will say, "And who are you supposed to be?"
Or important enough to be mentioned.
Leader of this band.
You're no Fane Prince.
Like I said, it's a myth. We're using the scare folk, keep him from looking from us to hide.
Didn't do too well, did it?
It's a Dread Pirate Robert situation.
One more time.
You said
Dread
Dread Pirate
Pirate
Rogers situation.
Roberts.
Okay.
Dread Pirate Roberts from The Princess Bride.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But legally
I just wanted to make
distinct.
sure I heard correctly. Legally distinct, yes.
Yeah.
He's saying it's a
Anyways.
myth, and he wants us to go away.
Yeah,
Well-
he seems pretty intent on you leaving immediately.
Wait a minute. If
However,
you're
so
Sorry.
like his positioning, like Devlin, it's pretty. It's he's not angling himself to try and push you guys back through the tunnel. He's angling himself to try and push you guys off the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And
So yeah,
do
if
a
you leave by
perception
force, that's
check.
the way you're going. Yes, you
Well,
can.
also, Gallus and I, are they going to do a diplomacy or intimidation?
Yeah.
I'm looking specifically for like if this is like a disguise. I don't know if that's more arcane or I mean it's the same role, but just kind of putting
you
it out
notice
there,
any
that's what I'm
beard glue?
I'm looking to see if it's like magically
If it's a
Charlie-
magic disguise.
Roll
Yeah.
me another outlaw lore.
okay. Outlaw lore
Go.
is a 21.
21.
That is not enough for this bit, unfortunately.
If we're not
Can't
going to
win 'em
do
all.
that, I was going to ask if I could just... I guess technically what Jess just asked, but just general perception.
For Suriel it'd be a sense motive. I was just seeing
Okay.
if the lore would be Charlie already has this fact, you might
Mhm.
for perception, for sense motive, you might be able to.
Ooh.
I have an idea, but it might
Might
commit us.
32.
So he is definitely lying. However, his intent to start trying to force you over the cliff or ransure you to death unless you give him a compelling reason not to is deadly serious.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the unless you give him a compelling reason not to part.
I think I have one.
It's like there's a couple of sentences that if you say will stop him, but not many.
There's a phrase we're
Liam,
supposed to say,
what's
isn't
your
there? Hold
thoughts?
on.
Well,
We
It's-
didn't
it's-
get any.
It's not that there's a certain phrase, it's a certain line of argument. Like it's
Well-
what button are you going to try and push?
let me see how you feel about this one. If the Fane Prince is a myth, but you're the band that has been perpetuating the lie, one of the things that we came to talk about was we're looking for some very hard to find places in the forest, and only the Fane Prince's Thieves Band would have knowledge of the forest sufficient that they might possibly know what we're looking for.
And you forgot the part where you proved me you're not cops.
He said that he
Oh.
wants us to prove we're not the police.
You have to tell me if you're police. You're legally required.
That's the law.
Oh, that's so easy. Do you have drugs? Give me your drugs.
Yeah, man, you want some drugs?
Yeah, let me do some drugs.
Yes,
and then we can just
Are we-
negotiate like dudes.
I'm dying to
Depends
have
on
some
what you
drug.
want. It depends on which ones you want. We can look in Charlie's.
I
Have
will.
a
currently
blue bag
trying
of
to find
holding.
the words. Yep, that.
I'm looking up something.
I'm going to put the swords back down because I have to do drugs. I can't have my hands full.
Right, we're not the police.
Not to be
You
freaky.
can trust us, in fact.
Link.
I don't know why you
Alright.
want deception with penalties.
I think the penalty would be not being trained.
Here we go. All right, Devlin. Yeah, you are handed. You know the like wax paper wrapper that you get saltwater taffy in?
Yeah.
You get one of those, but when you unroll it, it's like it's melted on the inside, where it's just this beige paste stuck to the inside of the paper that you have to kind of either scrape off with your fingers or try and like lick off.
What the Why?
Delightful. Do I recognize this at all?
Does Devlin know a lot about drugs?
Oh, we've
I've been
established
doing
he's a
our
squirrel.
line of work for a while. I don't know if I would have come across it or not.
Let me rephrase.
Drug lord?
Any lore skill or skill feats that would reflect this knowledge mechanically?
Society?
What is the society version of thievery?
What do you mean?
Is there a, like, I don't know, I'm trained in thievery. I don't know if that gives me underworld knowledge. I don't have underworld lore.
So what the so we're looking for like a craft to identify alchemy, sort of like that role. So if you had alchemical crafting or anything like that, that would be specific to drugs. Otherwise, it is just a straight craft check.
Oh, straight crafting? Yeah, no worries. We can wing this.
I worry.
It's a 14.
I worry. I'm
Devlin, you have no idea what this is.
Gonna look at it and look at and completely miss my dice tray.
Anyways, like I was saying, we're not the cops. You can trust us.
He looks very pointedly at the wad of drugs still in Devlin's hand.
Is this...
26.
Do I, like, smoke it? What am I? I don't
Crap.
recognize this.
Oh, mate, you just like... Eddie.
He says eat it.
I did a 26 for my crafting check before he fucking...
I'll apologize afterwards. But man, if this is poop, and then I will do some of the drugs.
All
Devlin
right.
does his first drug! Yay!
So yeah, Suriel, you realize what this is right as you see the face Devlin makes. Because Devlin, when this hits your tongue, it is the most bitter thing you have ever tasted.
Is it like that gif from The Simpsons where it, like, bites into lemon and the whole face just scrunches?
Well, that's sour. It's like, have you ever eaten like raw cocoa?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Mhm.
that, where it's like,
Oh.
ugh.
He's like, you need to get it out.
Oh.
Ugh.
It's like on
Yeah.
your tongue and you're like, oh,
Oh,
it's-
away.
but it's like hot bubble gum where it sticks to everything it touches. So it coats your mouth, your tongue, and it's like you're just it's roll me a fortitude save, Devlin.
Bad
It's not
time.
fun.
Choose to fail.
No,
Choose to fail.
Devlin's first
Yeah,
drug
you
time
can't all
is not fun.
choose to fail.
Well, I rolled a 20.
Total?
Yeah.
Roll low.
All right. Well, that is exactly the DC. I'm going to say you have a -1 circumstance penalty because you want to be doing drugs and seem cool.
Fair
So you
enough.
subconsciously fail this roll. If it was 21, I wouldn't, but because I'm just making the tie flip the other way.
Because for the lulz.
Devlin, you can hear your pulse pounding in your ears.
Oh no.
The world is in sharp detail. Everyone around you is moving just slightly in slow motion. Devlin, you are high on Zerk.
Fuck, he just took psych.
It's like the moment
And
he's like,
Surreal, you recognize this because this is a thing that pit fighters and bare knuckle boxers take before a fight.
oh god, what is it called from Fallout?
It's Jet.
It's Jet, kind of. Yeah,
Yes,
so it's
yes.
you have a +2 item bonus to perception rolls for initiative for an hour. And if you're addicted to Zerk, your melee weapon and unarmed attacks do 2 extra damage during the first round of an encounter.
Wait, that only happens if you're addicted? That's crazy.
Yeah. And that lasts for an hour, after which you are drained 1.
Oh, all right.
The moment we watch it hit Devlin, Surreal just goes, that was Zerk.
Oh, he's gonna have a good time.
Shit.
Anyways.
All right. So you're not cops? Guess you're not here to fuck spiders? What do you want to know?
I'm sorry, fuck spiders.
Gallus, when he says that, your subtitles say idiom, and then in brackets, waste time.
Oh.
Like, not here to fuck spiders is a way of saying, like, you're not fucking around. Like, you're here, you're serious.
You're here, you're serious.
He meant we're not here to waste time. No, we're not.
So what do you want to know? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Fane Prince.
I would say who? I said what? What are you looking for? What are you trying to find?
Oh, right. Okay, go on,
It
Devlin.
depends on how much knowledge of this forest you have.
We're looking for a gate. Dun, dun, dun.
Does he make the sounds too?
Well, no one else did them.
He just like looks at you like he's a little surprised, and then just very slowly, one hand just hikes a thumb over his shoulder at the stockade.
No, not that
No.
gate.
He's like, he's fucking chuffed.
Oh, we have a smart
taking a
ass
piss?
here.
Yeah,
No,
Someone.
are you taking a piss? Like,
No, he just took drugs.
No, we're looking
Charlie
for the
Gallus.
Hellgate.
Gallus, your subtitles again, idiom,
Yeah.
fucking with me.
Yeah, no, we're not fucking with you. We're looking for the Hellgate. And from what we know, it's in an old fort.
To look at the specific name. Hold on.
Yep, you do know the name of the fort.
I don't quite remember the
A?
name. Surreal, do you remember the name?
Yes, give me a second.
Or Charlie, or Devlin?
Raijo? How's it pronounced, James?
Orago.
Fort Arago.
Fort Orago. Thank you.
Or oregano.
Becoming a ghost did a real number on me. It's really weird.
Roll a perception check when you say that.
When I say oregano?
No, Fort
You say
Oregano.
Courtney.
I thought you meant me.
Gallus rolled a 25.
31.
Damn.
All right. Surreal, he absolutely recognizes that name.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see recognition. He does a really good job of hiding it, but you see that micro expression.
She just,
Slight widening of the eye.
yeah. She just
And
smiles slowly. Go ahead.
he says, "Why the fuck are you looking for a blighted place like that?"
Because we're just a bunch of daredevils.
No pun intended.
Well, I mean, a little bit.
Oh.
A devil dared us to do it.
Oh, you get it dead? You just figure you chuff on into hell? Huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
We aren't going into hell. I'm not going back there.
They said that if we put our hand into it for 5 seconds, that it would give us a life-size statue of a panther made of platinum.
You know how much money that is?
That's a lot of money.
A panther's worth.
A
You ever heard the
panther's...
expression? You ever heard the expression? There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Yes.
Everything has a cost, mate.
Well, yeah, no shit. This is gonna cost, and if we don't find this gate, it's gonna cost us a panther-sized statue made of platinum.
Or Devlin's life. We weren't sure.
Or
which one they
Devlin's
said.
life. If we don't do it, Devlin dies. Sorry, Devlin.
You can't be bringing that up this late into the wager.
Look,
Alright.
look! Now what he like looks at this guy, the fellow.
Anyways,
Look what you made me do.
I
You
would-
made me spill the beans about Devlin.
I
I-
assume that's a
look.
deception check.
There's enough ghosts in that place. I'm not gonna let him. I mean, I'm not gonna add any more.
What do you mean by that? What are you trying to say?
What does the translation say, Devlin?
No,
Uh,
no.
again-
He's going like, what do you mean by no more
Again,
ghosts?
a
What's wrong with ghosts?
perception, please. Sense motive.
During the exchange going on and seeing Devlin get high, things like that, can I sense what the magic phrase, magic word per se, do the air quotes.
Well, we don't know
Could
what
be-
even if it's a word.
Well, no,
If
I'm
it's a
saying for
sentence.
like what would
Because-
get him to like
Intelligence?
get us like a sit down instead of kind of this here
Well,
we're
30.
standing in
Okay.
combat, like in the brink
this-
of
Roll for
combat.
clue.
This might be the answer to that. Is that slip clicks into place that, like, the way people tell lies effectively is by getting as close to the truth as they can, so
Mm-hmm.
that part is authentic, and then you embellish or change what you need. And he
Where's my
very
library?
clearly knows somebody with a emotional connection to Fort Arago,
Mhm.
and is attempting to cover as though he is the one that is emotionally responding to this. But he said, I'm not going to make him, I am not going to deal with that again.
If you engage in conversation with someone is he like actively trying to lie right now?
Yes.
I have a lie to me feat.
I also have lie to me.
Lie to me is if your deception is higher than your perception, you
Is my
use that
deception higher
instead.
than my perception?
Mine is very much higher than my perception.
It is not.
Yeah. So yeah, if somebody is lying to you, use your deception DC.
Yeah. Go ahead, Gallus, if you want to roll.
Well, it's DC.
Thank you, Nug.
So the
It's-
DC is 28 for Gallus then.
Okay,
No.
let me.
Thank you, buddy.
For he is
Get
a
to-
master deception.
Yeah.
Why are you measuring things, Devil?
Sorry?
Why are you measuring things?
He said the word. He said the word.
He said the funny Canadian
He said
word.
the funny Canadian word.
I was in the middle of a coughing fit, and I don't know what happened.
Oh, okay. So, what are those DCs, gang?
Only Gallus. You said 28.
28.
Well, for lie to me, it's deception. Otherwise, you can still use your perception DC.
Yeah, it's 23 for me.
Okay.
27?
Okay.
And Jess went be right back. So
Okay. Devlin and Gallus, we're a critical fumble.
What happens when you critical fumble a lie?
Well, in this case, what happens is not only is he trying to cover, like this confirms that Lairsoff does have a connection to Fortorigo. Kith knows him and is actively covering for him. All of that becomes clear in that moment as he very badly lies.
Oh.
Perception check, you said?
no.
That's against DCs.
What's your
Okay.
perception be? Or deception, whichever one is higher.
If you have lied to me.
Yeah.
I don't have lie to me.
Cool.
My perception's higher anyway.
What's your
That's
DC?
a natural 20.
No,
a
your DC.
what?
Plus 10.
24? Yeah.
Yeah. So not a fumble, but
Gallus will go, no, not you doing it again, but someone else you know.
Probably someone looking for. They're by the name Laersaf, correct?
so I didn't mention it until now, but
Yeah.
the weather for today.
Weather.
It is a thunderstorm.
Oh no.
It's a dramatic thunderclap.
No,
Well,
he smells like ozone. And
Well,
he should
while you-
thunder.
while you came through, it was just heavy black clouds hanging. But as this encounter has kind of gone on, the clouds have gotten darker and darker. And as you put that last piece together, there is the dramatic thunderclap. And
Stop twerking.
yeah. And then Kith kind of drops his shoulders and says, might as well come on out. Jigs up. And he says that, in the same voice and volume as though he were just in conversation with you, not calling back to the cabin.
I'm gonna look around with my Zerk eyes to see where he comes from.
Well, you see the door to the cabin open, which is why I specified, he's talking as though somebody is right next to him. But the door to the cabin opens, and a figure emerges.
Ellie crosses her fingers.
She closes her eyes and crosses her fingers.
Fame Prince.
Also, I don't know if my mic picked it up. Ah, his girlfriend! Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, the figure that comes out is this impossibly tall, model pretty, cat-like grace female elf dressed in this leafy armor with like these other guys, they're armed with like dinky little short bows. She full composite longbow. Has an arrow knocked and is drawing it as she steps through the door. It's not pointed at you. She's got it where it's like drawn and pointed down. Kind of like
Ready
in
to
the
shoot
art.
if needs to shoot.
Yeah.
How tall
And
is she?
then she is okay, so remember like how elves are like the average height is about a foot above a normal human, above a
Yeah.
human. So, you know, like average human female 5 foot equals average elf female 6 foot. She is 7 feet tall.
Oh,
She's as tall as Uktuk.
she is.
Yeah, but like you see in the art, she is just long and graceful. As she walks like a large cat. Where you think, okay, you're too big to be that smooth. What the fuck?
Stop giving us hot women who walk like cats in green. This is the second time.
Look, I like my theme. And another theme that I like is the rule of threes. Which is a third figure that emerges from the hut.
Yes.
Faint prince, faint prince, faint prince.
There he
Yeah!
is! The boy! Woo!
All right, guys, that's a great session. No, I'm just kidding.
And he saunters
Of course he does.
out of the cabin in this very, languid, relaxed but fast way. So, and he is also an elf with that weird, impossible grace. And he is 7'1".
He's
And just
almost as
How
wide as
dare he
Yeah.
be taller than Uktuk?
snowy, perfect white hair. His eyes are white. The boob window is open, glistening pecs.
Spoiled.
And he comes out and he's got the spear on the ground, leaning out with one hand. His other one comes up and just kind of wipes his bottom lip with his thumb. This, well. What do we have here?
Just above table, that is a hot visual with the
Yeah.
and the lip. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
Charlie.
Yeah,
back.
like the one little brush, and then you just see a little bit of teeth between the lips.
Ugh.
Me.
Ugh.
What do we have here?
Charlie in character.
And like takes a full round to slowly scan each of you up and down.
The tail is. Suriel's trying very hard to keep the tail under control.
I'm Zerkin out, man.
Devlin is fucking
Devlin-
lost.
like-
Freaking out.
You
the
have
name
the
of the-
slow-mo vision, so you actually see him wink at Suriel.
Thank you. No.
Suriel, you do not see it.
Oh, he's so good. So yeah, the name of the episode is Zerkin out.
But you feel it.
I feel it in my soul.
Yeah. Your eyes
Yeah.
don't see it, but something in
There's
you knows.
Fact. Also, I know it's not true. I know Charlie is behind the rest of us over here, but just where she's on the map makes me think she's all the way in the background.
She's back there, just both hands horny grip on the edges of the squeeze space.
Yeah.
And she's just wheezing and foaming.
She's got to hold on to something to control herself.
She doesn't hold on to this doorway. She'd be like full like Naruto run towards Lairsoth, and
Just
nobody
like-
wants that.
Yeah, no.
I know she's
And then,
trying to hold some
once
composure.
Lairsoth speaks instead of fighting, you see the woman relax the arrow, and then she kind of comes over here and in an almost like she puts her arm around Lairsoth in a way that like it's not in the least bit territorial. It's, do you think there is room for you here?
What I said
Like-
earlier, yes.
It's do you think you're good enough to be the one that gets to come in here?
Let's make room.
It's not
goddammit.
nobody does, it's we're picky and you have to earn it.
I'm a child.
And yet Gallus is ignored.
I did actually.
Forever
ask
alone.
Gallus. Ghost. He sees right through you. How horny you are.
Also, you're a ghost.
Racist?
Like
These are
this?
just some of the things you gave up by having a ghost body.
Right? However, you do still have to ask him if he's ever had a ghost blowy.
Have you ever seen Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Have you heard of someone named Dan Aykroyd?
Does anybody respond to Lairsoft's question?
God. Remind me what what do we have here? Correct.
We don't even
What?
remember. So,
Well, no, it's it's
No.
what do we have here?
Open.
We're
mouth,
weary
closed-
travelers here to buy some information.
Yes. Right. We're
Boring. I was hoping you'd have something fun.
No, we.
What do you
Why you?
consider
Why?
fun?
No, we're supposed to. All right, we tell him the truth. We're supposed to find the hell portal and stick our hand into it. We made a dare with the devil. And if we do it and we stick our hand in the hell portal for 5 seconds, he'll give us a panther-sized statue made of platinum.
Also, what do you consider fun?
Well, if sticking your hand in a hell portal isn't fun, then
True. No.
it's not fun. I don't know what it is.
I'm sure it's not the first time you stuck your hand in a portal it doesn't belong. Heh, heh,
Oh.
nudge, nudge. Ghostly nudges. The prince.
Doesn't actually
You're slowly turning into Bender as a ghost, and I'm here for it.
And as you're saying this, he's now reached over with his other hand and is just tracing his index finger up and down Kith's jaw.
help me. Suriel can push past this. Me, the player.
Same.
No, Charlie can't push past this. I'm just kidding.
Both Charlie and Jess. an issue.
Jess is struggling. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
And also, we thought that since we'd be looking for someone who might know the area a bit more than we do, we could establish a friendship.
No. At least tell me that you're offering me something interesting in exchange.
Interesting.
Jesus.
Gallus, show him the bag.
We just hear Charlie in the background go, sex!
Oh, yes, of course. I pull out the bag of sometimes weasels. Pulls out an apple. I rolled a 2.
Or a weasel.
It's a weasel.
It's a weasel. Ah!
No.
Ta-da! Can I roll performance?
And the woman just like, you know, the stage whisperer, you like lean forward, you put your hand out,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like just as interesting means valuable or useful.
Look, I'm a ghost, alright? I don't see how that's not interesting.
It's like, I can only do so much, okay?
Like, I'm a pretty interesting fella. I'm a ghost. Look at me, boo!
Am I that? Gallus is having the.
I would like
How
to
am I not rugged enough for you?
roll diplomacy. Can I just roll diplomacy right here? See if this works. Boo! I'm a ghost. I'm interesting.
Boo.
Boo.
Natural
Now's
20.
not the time.
Oh my god.
Look, boo, ghost, boo.
Amazing.
Devlin, put your hand through me.
What?
And
No.
Lairsoff looks at you, Gallus. Just the corner of his mouth on one side creeps up a little bit. Just, plenty interesting, dear. I just didn't think they were offering to let me keep you.
Keep.
Okay, whoa, hold on. You don't keep,
Keep
this.
whatever you want.
That's what I was saying. I didn't think that's what you were doing.
Just reaches back and covers Charlie's mouth with my tail. Just like, stop talking.
Look, if you're looking for someone to keep, I can give you Charlie. Like, she can stay here. She has enough baggage. Look, she has so much baggage that if we drop you off, we lose 50 pounds.
Look, I have baggage in here, and she'll shake out her boob bag of holding, and like just random shit falls out.
A little
boob
Binny
bag.
pops out of her
obsidian
bag.
edge. Right.
Little Binny just.
The woman laughs, and then as she's doing so, is putting the arrow down her own shirt. And it's not poking out the bottom.
Oh my.
She'll point
Make
she'll
sure
like the
you show them
Spider-Man
all
meme.
the valuables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll point
And-
and be like,
And she turns to Lairsoff and says, I like this one. And then she does the hand flop where like a lady is putting their hand
Yeah.
in somebody's to kiss the back of it.
Mm.
Even though you're 20 or 30 feet away, she does it towards you and says, Sifane.
Wait, sorry, Charlie or Surreal?
Charlie.
oh, what did she say to me? Can
Her
you
name.
translate?
Sifane.
Fane.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll type both of their names out.
Okay.
They are,
so she's holding out her hand in
Her
greeting.
hand for
Okay.
you to kiss.
Got it. I will walk up to her, and then you'll see her kind of trip on the dirt, and then she's just gonna like grasp her
And
hand,
Charlie, she is a full 2 feet taller than you.
and then she's gonna look up at her and be like, Charlie. I mean, Charlotte's my formal name, like government name, but Charlie, nice, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure.
And she just gives this floaty musical laugh and says, Government name's shite. Tell me what your real name is.
I like her already.
It's Charlie. Charlie.
It's Charlie.
It's Charlie. I like it. I wanted a cooler name because, like, I don't know. It sounds like something that you would do.
Sees Surreal's tail come up to cover Charlie's mouth, like
That's the lovely thing about a real name. You get to decide what it is. I wasn't born
I got to
Sifang.
choose my last name at least. I didn't want my last name. The government last name. I didn't like it. Yeah.
Charlie just divulging all impertinent information to this woman right now.
Like-
what's the funny digits on the back of your card?
Exactly.
She's rattling off her home phone number and zip code of her parents' house.
Right.
You ever go like you meet like the very first time you meet somebody and then you start spilling like your basically your backstory and like,
your life story.
Divulge your
Yeah.
like, life story.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what
all
Charlie's doing.
neurodivergent and have met people.
We've all done that here.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Anyways, I
Just
rolled
can't
a
help but to
motive on
tell
layer
people
staff,
everything.
For what?
and I got sense motive on Lairsoft just to see the general vibe, and I got a natural 20 for a 33.
He's waiting to hear what you're offering in exchange for this information that you want.
Yeah.
Waiting to hear what's in it for him.
You want?
I have a above game question. I have to fucking search it again. I'm an idiot. Did we get like the general area of where the fort is, or did we just get the name?
You got the name, but nobody knows where it is because the records were so thoroughly destroyed.
Thank you.
Would ye accept payment in kind? We are good at solving
information.
problems normally.
Payment in kind for information is information.
I should, yeah.
Ah,
So if you have anything that you think he might want to know, you could offer that. Otherwise, I mean, he's a bandit, so
All right,
money,
group
money
huddle.
always
items.
works.
Group huddle.
Can I roll outlaw lore? Kind of narrow down ideas of what
Group
Yes, we're
They
group
would
huddling
like-
right now.
group huddle. Over
We're
here.
group huddling right now.
Yes, Charlie, absolutely roll an outlaw lore.
Okay.
Well, I look in my inventory for cool items that we haven't used.
what if we solve one of his problems in exchange for this?
Yeah,
that's
favor for a
20.
favor is usually what was it, Charlie?
26.
26?
26.
Okay, so usually, yeah, with criminal negotiations, like for like, so you trade one thing for something in a similar category. Good for service, good for a favor, service for a favor. Like, these are the common types of exchanges,
Mm-hmm.
but all of them have one common principle, which is when you go into the king's house to ask him for a favor, even if you're negotiating for it, it is polite to
Bring a
give an
gift.
offering as a show of good faith to
Mhm.
open negotiations.
I will give.
Hold on. Hold
And
on.
kiss the
No,
ring.
no. Let me.
Oh,
let
well,
me-
because I have an idea too.
I want
for
to give
what
him
we're
the
going to give, yeah.
decanter of endless water back, because I
Yeah, you
get at the
accidentally
other
stole
fort.
that.
Correct. And so, as good faith, because I was in the fort that we were originally in, I'd like to give him that.
Because I was thinking about the virtuoso harp.
I was thinking of just giving him my staff. I was like, here, you can have this. This is a gift.
Isn't it ghostly now?
It can go back.
Staff?
I'll just go in with one of you guys.
Can you sign my name in the card too?
Yeah, I was here. I helped.
God, the ultimate dad move.
Yeah.
Really is.
Every
Oh,
gift
he's-
you've ever gotten that says "and dad" on the card.
Yep, it's
Oh my
true.
god. Yeah, it's so true. But yeah, Charlie, if you want to give that,
Yeah,
I
that'd be-
will do the magical into boobage, pull out the decanter,
Just like, hold on, just gotta. Oh, it's stuck on something. Hold on.
Be like, hold on, and then like I lift like my left boob just to get like around the corner a little bit, and
clanging sounds.
yeah, absolutely. Like it, like I knocked over that stack of books. Fuck me. And then I'll pull out. I mean, and you could if you want, but she'll just. I'll pull out the decanter and just go. Seems like years ago, funny enough, but
Haha.
thank you.
Yeah, it does feel like it was so long ago, years even.
Years ago, in our earlier escapades, we went to your fort on a mission, and one of the
Sony.
was it a nymph or a sprite? I can't remember.
I don't remember which one Losoni was.
Losoni is a dryad.
Thank you.
Dryad, okay. And the dryad lent me this, and I completely forgot to give it back to him.
Oh, it was right
And
there.
so I would love to give this back in good faith that our negotiations will be fruitful.
And he takes it, and it does. You know the posture of a gift. You're holding it with both hands, and even though you have both hands extended out, you still try to lean your body back as though that will somehow magically get the item farther away from your eye.
Yeah.
All humans.
It does that move a little bit,
Every species.
and he gets. This time, it's not just the one-sided smirk. He gets an actual full smile, and he goes, I didn't even think I'd see this again. I had to leave it behind. And here, you so fortuitously brought it back to me. My, this is cause. I think indeed this is an omen of a good friendship to come. Now, tell me, my dears, what is it that you want to know?
I am not a child. I can hold it together. I won't laugh every single time you say the word come.
I know. Charlie's gonna take a deep breath in, like a big sniff in. She just wants to take in like
The air.
the air.
Being
like,
Yeah.
that's
He does smell unmistakably of ozone.
Why do you come?
Oh. A lot like your boyfriend before he died.
Oh no! Wait.
oh
Huh?
yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, because he cast lightning
Name.
bolt.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
he did. Charlie just take a big sniff in and just go. And
Valid.
okay. And just be like, I'm so sorry. What did you say again?
Said words to me and they did not process. Please try again.
And he reaches down and he puts a single fingertip just on the very edge of your chin. The barest amount of skin-to-skin contact that could still be considered contact.
It counts.
And just cranes your eyes up to meet his. And he says, I asked what it is that you are looking for.
We're looking for a fort.
Hold it together, Charlie. Don't spill the beans.
I'm looking for
What was the name of the fort again?
Fort Orija.
Arago.
Fort?
Orego.
Fort Oregano.
Arago,
Orlando?
Charlie. I cast Rousing Splash on her again. Sploosh!
Alright, Charlie, you'll have for 1 minute, you'll have a +1 circumstance bonus to your fort saves against Horny. Just keep that in mind.
You also get some temporary HP.
Hey.
Eh.
Yeah, that'll help against the persistent.
Horny
damage.
Well, I was trying to think about what damage type it would be, and it's like,
Persistent.
what is dehydration again?
Well, no, it's clearly it's bleed damage for the nosebleed.
Oh, no, it's mental damage, obviously.
Yeah, mental
Mental
damage.
damage
Yeah.
can work
That's
too.
fitting. That's fitting.
Forward Orego. Orego, fuck.
And he goes,
If you please.
I know that place quite well.
This is the most polite Surreal's been with anyone.
Oh,
Awful, nasty place. I can't imagine what you would possibly want. So I tell you what. I'll tell you where to find it. On 2 conditions.
Mm-hmm.
One is while you're there, you do a small favor for me. Something I've been meaning to do myself, but, well, I've put it off for almost 200 years.
He's got 2 hands and they're both very full.
But if you're gonna be there anyway, might as well. And the second is... And now he has taken the hand away from Charlie's face, and he puts it on what is the name of the like little divot at the top of your nose where it meets your brow?
Oh god, fuck. I have
Your
forgotten.
bridge of your
I used
nose?
to know.
Well, no, the bridge is like the bump in the middle.
oh. I'm
But
not
anyway,
sure,
he goes like from there, like that same single fingertip barely touching, just from your brow line down your nose to the tip.
The glabella.
Yeah. And he says, and you have to tell me every dirty detail of this plot. And that's where we're going to cut it for today.
Yeah, we met the boy.
Here comes
Excuse
the
me, the
boy.
man.
The man.
The man. No,
Hello,
no.
sir.
No, Charlie hates the man.
Yeah.
She might
No,
work for the man, but she still hates
To
the man.
Gallus, he's
Well,
the
that's
boy.
that's the man, capital M. This is the man, all caps.
Okay, yes.
Gallus isn't convinced yet.
I mean, we don't need to
Devlin's
be
in the
convinced every
background,
morning.
just kind of like leaning against something like.
He's
Just
looking at
shaking, just
everything.
vibrate.
He's like, I can see colors. He's like, I can see colors I never saw before.
It's
Dorking out.
He's just like, oh, he's like staring at a
Devlin,
leaf. Whoa!
It's item bonus to perception for initiative, but not for sense motive.
Yep.
So Devlin is like super keyed in to how hard Larisov is playing at Charlie and Surreal right now. But it's like, he's trying to usurp me as dad.
No, kids.
He's just
No, I have to
He
hold
wants me to
back.
kill my children.
No, if I don't do anything, they'll know. No, I'm dead.
I have to dad fight him.
I'm the one. I'm the one.
And speaking of dad fighting, I think we should say our goodbyes. So let's go around. Let's start off with the dad himself, Devlin.
I'm
so
Liam.
dad
Fun
ready?
fact: I've never fought a dad.
What?
Have you ever
never fought
seen
a
two
dad to
dads
dad?
fight each other?
It's hilarious and drunk.
There is no fight like a dad fight.
No
It's
fight
incredible.
like a dad fight.
Hey, who was that Surreal person? Who that
What?
was?
Oh, sorry, I'm here. Hello, I'm.
Recovering.
Yeah, I'm also looking at gifts right now. I'm looking for something. But I'm Oni. I played Serial. I level 8. There we go. I have a lot of games about to happen, so I have to remember what level I am. Swashbuckler who was holding it together. She's holding it together. She's good. She's reading well. She's looking for the deceptions.
Just
Got a bad
He's
seed,
hot.
arm.
the horny grip is off the scale.
It is strong with this one, but
Cereal, the deceptions are
Cereal is-
not in his pants. Quit staring at his
oh,
crotch.
you don't know.
You know what? You're right. I don't know. Also stares at crotch.
Look
She's
at me.
staring at his slutty boob window, sir.
Yeah, like boob window, nope eyes, boob nope eyes.
Yeah.
Like she's trained, but like there's some people.
There's
that
a
just,
lot. There's a lot going on with this man. Like,
yeah,
he is attractive, but also he has just powerful, palpable charisma.
yeah.
Charisma.
He has a +5 charisma.
You know, I
just
try
posted-
to flaunt my charisma and it never works. Why should it work with you?
But yeah, I played Cereal, who's holding it together so far, but he's gonna say like one thing and she's gonna crack. Fun fact about Cereal, this is usually the type of man she generally falls for.
What? Bisexual twinks?
Yes, no. No, he's not a twink. He's way too buff for that.
Yeah, he's way too buff for twink.
I know, but he's
He's a
like,
twunk.
you know, he's like
He's
the
a twunk at the least.
He's long.
He's the tall,
He's
taut elf. He's got like the long hair, but he's clean shaven. Like,
He's
It's-
slutty
it's the-
Legolas.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
actually, yeah.
actually elf should like that. That's a category, right? Like, there's enough
Elf?
tall,
Yeah.
long-haired, willowy men that
Yeah.
could be a man type. Is
That
elf
could be a yeah.
Could be a man type.
tall,
that could be
thin,
a
long
man
hair, clean shaven?
Well, for Cereal, it's less of the elf type and more of the palpable charisma can talk to me well.
Yeah.
Charisma.
Yeah. It's elf twink is for Charlie, actually.
Yeah, elf twink is for Charlie. And Detective hates elf twinks.
Fair enough.
But you can find me most places on the internet under the username Flustered Bun. I just frog blinked. Hold on.
I mean, that's a fun fact.
I had a long day today, so my brain is also mostly offline at this point. I do dice. I make dice. I have a lot for sale, so you can check out my Ko-Fi.
Buy some dice. Give her money, chat.
Yeah, buy Oni's dice.
They
Chat
have all
room.
been blessed. If you don't buy them, all of your dice have been cursed now.
Yep.
I also do character design
fact.
commissions.
Fun fact. You're
Uh,
cursed.
Buy art also from Oni. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
I like
The
drawing.
Snivy art is
Yeah.
a commission.
That's
And I'm
my
super
son.
thrilled with that work.
Out of character. That's my son.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna toss that over to the grapes.
I'm Grapes. You can find me
He's
at I'm Grapes. Spelled I am Grapes. I am Grapes. I underscore am Grapes. I'm Grapes spelled GRAEPS. If you've watched Whitest Kids You Know, you get it. I know my own bit. I've also, well, I haven't had a long day. I'm just a little sleepy. I'm a little,
Yeah.
well, not sleepy. Look,
Okay.
words are hard.
Little EP.
CV.
I run a D&D show.
Yeah.
I used to be in a podcast, so I know how to talk.
Do
Sometimes
most
you get
podcasters-
Sometimes
seepy, man.
Sometimes.
words just kind of like fall out of your mouth like
Yeah, they
like a
slip out
wet
of your ears.
a wet slab of steakums. Just
I went somewhere else. Continue.
let's move. I'm gonna toss this volleyball over to James.
Hi. I've been your GM, and I have been waiting so long for this,
Yeah.
just to see how it plays out. And so far, it's the first time you guys have ever followed my expected script.
I
Yeah,
love it. Yay!
we did it, guys.
Predictable neurodivergent.
For once.
I finally figured out how to corral you. Like, look, you had to literally funnel down a tunnel into this closed off air. Like I literally corralled you into this, but
And we're like talking to this
And then
man
you
like,
put
quit
catnip
fucking
at
with
the end.
us. Give us the hot elf now.
Give us the hot man elf now.
yeah, and I had to give you
Hiding him.
2 fake outs first because it's rule 3. That's why.
Hand it
Yeah.
over. That's what we're here
That's my fun fact is the
Pulls
rule
out
3
ghost
part.
gun.
Yeah.
Give
And
me
then
the elf
it's
boy.
who hasn't gone yet? It's Jess, right?
Yes. Who's also
Who's
probably
that
still
girl?
recovering.
It's Jess.
Well, where
Okay.
can they find you,
Girl.
James?
Oh right, yeah. I am on the Twitter at the Ramble Rouser and also at Pathenders Pod. I am both.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jess. Are you also recovering?
Yeah. I'm doing one of the Scarlett O'Hara kind of fan. Like, use your hand as a fan. You're just like, oh, just it's a great day. A great day. Anyway,
It's a great day.
hi. It's a great Saturday. Hi, I'm Jess. I am your 8th level witch, who likes fire, and you can find me at the Twitter Topaz_romance, the Blue Sky Topaz Romance no underscore. Tumblr, if you're on Tumblr, is Topaz Romance, just 2 words. Fun fact about Charlie, she does take a note of smells
Yeah.
internally, and so she doesn't say it out loud, but it's like, okay, so we got Airsoft smelling like ozone and petrichor. Zane probably smelt more like at the end ozone by
Zane smelt like
Ink.
books, like ink
Yeah.
and parchment.
and like
He was a wizard.
I think of the leather too, like that
yeah,
Yeah.
parchment leather scent. Yeah.
yeah.
But like what Oni was saying, like at the end he cast thunder,
Thunder.
some thunder strike, I think it was.
No.
So
The straight line one.
there would have been
It was
Oh,
lightning bolt.
Lightning
Lightning
bolt. There we
bolt.
go.
That's it. So there would have been a little ozone, but yeah, like she'll take
I was
into
just being
account.
a jerk.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
those
but yeah,
smells.
it wafts off of Larasoft like a cologne.
I need to
I
know where
still
he
have
gets
to
it.
make. I still have to blend these
Spoilers,
scents, but anyway,
it's nature.
Damn it.
He is
but-
an elemental sorcerer.
Oh my god.
Lairsoff is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Elemental
makes sense.
sorcerer.
Spoilies.
Now that's we're either gonna figure out.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't super
Later.
matter. I already said he has a charisma, but yeah, he's an
Yeah.
elemental. He's an air elemental sorcerer. There's your fun
Ooh.
fact.
Oh.
Nice. So that's well, and
Fun
there would have been like little bits of that when she was holding on to the stone walls.
Decanter. Oh,
There
the
would have
walls.
been like some like, you could just faintly see the outline of her fingers where they were digging in.
Mhm.
That's where I'll
It's
end it.
like gentle blood. It's just a little bit amount of blood left over.
It's a sweat from her hands because she was like palpably nervous and excited and anticipatory, and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you
Yeah,
all for joining us. Yeah.
There's
Sorry to cut
Charlie.
you off.
Yeah, the horny grip. Yeah.
There's Charlie all episode.
Turning all episode. Oh!
Anticipating the meeting.
And there you
Like the
have
little-
it.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
Indeed.
Same time, same place.
Right?
Horny place.
Except not next week because
Oh yeah, not
I'm
next
yeah.
week.
moving and
The week
Odie's at a
after that.
wedding.
Oni's going to a wedding. Oni's not getting married.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Going to a wedding. Sorry. Did I not
You
say
don't know
that?
how that weekend's gonna go.
I thought you said Oni's
you're
having a wedding. I was like,
Might have. I don't know.
I think I said has a wedding, but
I don't
but
know.
James has to moving to a better place.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But yeah, we need to get
Get out of here.
out so I can run and pee real quick before
Okay,
we
y'all
Bye.
go.
Bye.
Go
Good night, everybody.
go eat a
Sign off.
lemon,
Oh my
everyone.
God.
Bye bye.
Yeah, the name of this
Bye.
the name of this episode is most definitely Zerkin It because it can also be
Zerkin it. We're Zerkin it, chat.